Oh, did we?
Yeah. Man, Sam, I'm sorry you had to sit through that. I really am. I apologize.
Especially the shirtless part, bro. Like, your eyes don't need
No,
to see
man.
that.
We went. I heard you guys are all swingers at the beginning, and you started talking about. Yeah. Then I saw the shirtless thing. Oh man, maybe
I will not apologize for the shirtlessness. All right, look, this is a good-looking man. If you don't think so, then you're a bigot. You're a bigot.
Hey, when you got it, flaunt it.
Maybe some people were like, "Oh, look, MMA. Click on that."
Possibly. Who
For
knows?
us to get 200 subscribers, I'm assuming that 8 million people watched us. 8 million people clicked on it, and 200 of those were like, I could go for this. 10 guys who were worse than him. And he's the one everyone thought. The reason is because he's an ass. It's not It's not because he's not great, because he's not the only one who isn't great. He's just an ass. But people forget. It took 25 years for people to even start talking about him.
Oh, yeah.
And he's been around 30. This is his 30th season.
The Spaniard fella, he's the man. Like, let's just keep it real.
Man.
Oh, so shout out to Idaho Skatesman. I asked him this question. I said, current Taporia versus 2019 Conor McGregor. Who do you think wins?
Taporia.
Oh no, man. 19 Conor, he had the Midas touch. Everything he touched turned to gold.
Taporia's the man, dude. He's so fucking good.
Who you think you hang with him? Like what's the
I don't think anybody until maybe if he moves up and fights Makachev.
Islam
and Tim, after a rolling thunder kick, 10 seconds. They're throwing. They throwing. Oh God. Oh God. Oh,
he's knocked.
He's out. He's out.
Holloway knocked out Gaethje with about 2 seconds left. Cold.
Oh my.
Did they stop it?
God.
With 1 second left?
Oh my God. Justin Gaethje is dead. Justin Gaethje just died.
Maybe.
Dude.
Bro, Plata, where black people and white people talk nonsense.
That is so fucking weird what just happened during the intro to my computer. It shut off, and then my headphones shut off. The speakers started playing, and then it comes back on to this after that. I don't know what Talk Studio does in its off time, but it needs to go home because it's drunk.
Your shit's haunted.
It's ridiculous, dude. Ridiculous. Anyway, hi everybody. Bro Plata here. It is Ray Hyclack, Tim Danko, Pulse Reloaded. We got a star-studded show for you tonight. We got a lot to talk about as well. And Tim wanted to start stuff off with stuff to talk about. You said you have things to talk about, do you?
No, really. Nothing really important. I mean, nothing that we need to start off with. Except for the fact that Ohio State's going to the Natty. That's important.
Nobody cares.
Yeah, a lot of people care.
That's confirmed?
What do you mean that's confirmed? Did you not watch? They beat Texas.
So wait, who are they playing?
Notre Dame.
Man, whatever happened to Manti Te'o?
He's an analyst. He's working. I think he worked. Didn't he work for Netflix for the Netflix games on Christmas? Yeah, I think.
I heard he opened up his own trucking business.
Hey, listen, man. When you play in the NFL for a little bit, you make some money, but you gotta be smart with the money. You gotta make some investments, and a trucking business is probably a good investment.
I gotta say something. All these years later, bro. The story of what happened to him, the fact that even happened, like, still to this day, boggles my mind.
Wild, but we did that guy dirty. Honestly, I think so. Like, I mean, he didn't do anything wrong. He was just a naive young dude. He just like, but people were acting like, dude. People were like saying he made it up because he's gay. Like, there's all kinds of crazy shit that people were saying. And they said, I don't know. They're pretending that it had anything to do with who he was as a person. You just got catfished. Some people get catfished. And yeah, I get catfished by a dude.
Shit happening.
He got catfished by a dude, but it happens. Although I should say that person is now a trans woman, but at the time.
For real?
Yeah.
Really? I didn't know that part.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the Buckeyes, I guess, really without their daddy's Michigan in there, they're just gonna play, I guess.
Listen, I'm still not real happy about the Michigan loss, but you beat the fuck out of Tennessee and Oregon, and then beat Texas to get to the net. I'm over it. Say whatever you want, Michigan. We're doing a lot better than you right now. You got us. We had a bad day. Good for you. You did it. But we're going to the Natty, and you're not. So you got yours last year, though. Good for you. But we're getting ours this year. The Notre Dame game is going to be great. Notre Dame's really good. I'm really excited for it. That will be next Monday, which is a fucking weird time. Like, I can't. Like, what? I'm gonna watch it here alone. I mean, I'm not gonna go out to my brother's Monday night. You know, he has to work Tuesday morning. I'm not gonna. It's just it's a shitty day for it. It really is.
What are you gonna do though, bud? I mean, it's the inauguration day too, so there's gonna be some nice shits going probably down that way. That's gonna be fun.
Is Three Doors Down playing again?
Probably.
Can you back up from your mic a little bit or turn down a little bit? It's as long as you're not screaming at it, it sounds okay.
Okay.
Which I feel like shouldn't it have a fucking governor on it? Like, shouldn't it have a fucking...
It does. Hold on, let me do this real quick. Let me. All right, I'm gonna bring it down. How about now?
Yeah, it sounds fine. It just gets real buzzy sometimes when you get loud.
Yeah, because also I think this microphone. I need a new one.
Listen, man, this one costs. How much does it cost you? Like $40. I'm on my second one since we did this podcast. It's the same microphone, and it works pretty well.
$99 for a Yeti mic all day.
What?
One of these. This is
okay, but you just told. That's fine. But I'm just saying, I've been using this thing. It's just $40. It's been doing me great. Paul still hasn't gotten a microphone.
I got one.
It's true. We got you one. I forgot about that. Was it not on?
That's why I was asking.
Plugged it in.
No. That's why I was asking. How's my audio? Like, am I coming through?
Yeah. I can hear you fine. You're just very echoey.
Do you not have? Can you not hear us with the thing plugged in?
No, I can hear y'all perfect. It's just I'm still putting the setup together.
Okay. I mean, I can hear you just fine. It just sounds like you're in a public restroom. That's all. You would have good acoustics if you were in a barbershop quartet. That'd be good. But this it's a bit echoey. But we can hear you. That's fine.
Are y'all familiar with pentatonics?
Yes.
I have no idea what that is.
They're an a cappella group from Texas.
Oh.
They're a pretty popular one. I think they are the most popular a cappella group. Most successful a cappella group.
Did they drop albums though?
Yeah. They had a top 40 original a couple years ago, which is really impressive for a a cappella group.
If only they could have had that guy from Police Academy beatbox for them.
Dude, the guy that has pretty good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you think you were going to get past me with an a cappella group? Come on, man. I'm a nerd. I love a cappella. Yeah, I said it. The only reason I'm disappointed I didn't go to college is so that I couldn't join an a cappella group. Should have went to Kent so I could join the Clarks. That's right. They call the Kent Clarks.
Did you ever apply to university or any college?
Yeah, I mean, I went to the Kent State branch down the road from me, and then in Texas I went to MoCo in Texas.
I failed out of college twice.
I'm like Kanye West. I did a little bit of college.
Same. We all did. We're all like, yeah, this isn't for us. We're just gonna go be lazy at home.
I don't know about you. I worked.
I'm not saying I work too, but
I feel like I should have went to like ITT Tech or DeVry. No, do you remember that? Okay, do you remember that commercial from a few years back where that guy's like, the man was like, you're sitting at home on the couch on the phone all day anyhow. You might as well make an investment in your future.
Yeah, the ITT Tech commercials from back in
the
day.
Is that a FanDuel commercial?
No, some guy.
Get your phone anyway. Invest in your future. Put some money on the money line, bitch. There we go.
Yeah, it was either ITT Tech or DeVry or one or ICDC.
I think it was ITT Tech. My favorites are always like the local tech schools that try and get people to go to like
Cuyahoga Community College. That one. Tri-C.
Yeah, like where today starts tomorrow.
Right.
It's the worst slogans you can possibly think. Dark Matter, what's up, buddy? Johnny Smith here as well. But yeah, dude, those commercials were always the best. I used to love those. They'd come on like 12 in the morning. You're fucking baked and drunk out of your mind.
No, when they play them, they play those like in between. What is what's the testosterone booster, like Nugenics. It's Nugenics, those, and what is it? JG Wentworth. Like
Yeah.
Those three. Those are the sad like dude watching ESPN at noon on a Tuesday. Those are the commercials you get.
Yeah, pretty much. Why am I stuttering so much?
I don't know, man. My right side of my jaw's falling apart. It's not good because we're gonna need it to continue talking.
True.
Now you want to know who's really sad? Like I remember I did a delivery to this guy's house one time, and we were dropping off the refrigerator, and I looked in one of his cabinets, and he had those PB&J, the Crustables, they come in a little pouch.
Yeah,
Uncrustables. Yes.
Yeah. He had a cabinet full of those, man. And he's like, listen, man, you want to be something? Be like me, young man. Invest in your future, and what did he tell me? Something about go to ITT Tech.
Did he think Uncrustables was going to go out of business? Like he was going?
Bro, his own. I looked in his pantry. It was Uncrustables, and like a bunch of Pringles. And I'm like,
does he play for the Denver Broncos? Like, what are all those Uncrustables?
Yeah, but I just remember feeling so bad for the guy. I'm like, how are you going to tell me about my future? When I hate it when people give you advice and they clearly don't practice what they preach. I'm like, what are you talking about, man?
They say the Denver Broncos go through 750 Uncrustables a week.
Why?
Other players eat them. I mean, you're talking 56 guys. That's a lot of Uncrustables.
Ew. Like, they're okay. They're not like
I don't know
amazing.
if I've ever had one.
I
probably have. I don't know.
I had a strawberry one probably like 2-3 months ago. Pretty good.
I mean, you can just make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I mean, it's much bigger.
I didn't have bread, Tim. I didn't have bread or jelly.
Again, another example of how Ray eats like a 6-year-old. It's Uncrustables and hot dogs.
Dude, I think I've overeaten sugar or I drank too much cough syrup last night because I ended up throwing up at 1 a.m. after like getting high and eating cookies. It was bad. Like,
see, that's why I stopped eating. I stopped eating processed food, but like I will have a cheat day every now and then.
Yeah, I try not to a lot more than I used to, but I honestly think I just drank too much cough syrup because I've been hacking up lungs for like days now. So I've been just chugging fucking thing.
Yeah, you can't chug that shit, man. It's just right on the bottle.
Oh, well, I do.
Well, it makes sense because you don't read, so that makes sense.
No, I don't. Yeah. Why? Labels, safety labels.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need safety labels, Tim. Where I'm going.
Apparently you do because you just vomited in the toilet because you drank too much NyQuil.
I did. It was bad.
Maybe we spoke about this before, but like I want your guys' take. Pop-Tarts or toaster strudels if you had to choose one?
I don't like either.
I love both.
I could eat both, but I don't really care for either. I guess toaster strudel, but they're so sweet.
I love them.
I'm not a big deal. I'm not a big fan of either of them.
Oh, give me that, man. I'm num.
I got a procedure tomorrow. I don't know if I'm supposed to be drinking or not, but I am.
What are you getting removed now, Tim?
I'm not getting anything removed, Raymond. I'm getting an EGD.
Put on?
What?
Are you getting something attached?
Second dick, baby. Finally. Been saving up a long time. I need a deuce. No.
The Rod
EGD.
3000.
EGD scope.
Oh yeah. How much do you think we can give the doc? I get paid tomorrow. You think the doctor for $100 would let me keep the video?
A doctor? No.
The video?
No, but I probably will owe them money because I have so much going on. It will probably melt the scope. It's gonna completely melt the scope. How much
You just
gas?
hear a
is in
cash
there.
register with every centimeter that goes down your gullet, just
Maybe.
ting, ting, ting.
Maybe. Yeah, they're gonna pull that thing up. It's gonna look like they just had it in a fire.
Little demons crawling on it, going, yee!
I don't know about that, but it can't be good. I'm really worried about what they're gonna find. I'm afraid the doctor's gonna come in and just go.
What if he doesn't, Tim?
That's good.
Yeah, that's how you have to think about it, man.
He's definitely gonna say GERD and stop drinking soda and stop eating like you eat. And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Sure.
Are you still taking those Ozempics?
No, I stopped taking that a while ago.
Quitter.
Still, dude, it was making me worse. It was just making my muscles shrink, and then like when my back would hurt, and it was fucking ridiculous.
It's because you aren't working out.
I'm walking.
Okay, that's not enough now. You need.
That's a start. That's a start, man.
For a fat person, it has to be enough. You know how much it hurts to do that?
Yeah, because I'm
getting these targeted ads for these like back braces for giants. I need to get one. Does it hurt when you walk for more than 5 minutes? I'm like, fuck yeah, it does.
Oh, we gotta get you out, man. We gotta get you out.
Going to Vegas will be fine.
Yeah,
when is that? That's coming up in February, right?
No, 2 weeks.
Okay.
2 weeks. I won't be here the 28th too. Where are you listening to me?
I am, yes.
All right, 28th, the Tuesday before I go. I'm not going to be on because we're going to go to we're driving up there and staying by the hotel before because weather's and shitty and our flight's early, so we're gonna stay at the Holiday Inn up on the snow road there.
Okay.
So yeah. So procedure tomorrow, and then I'm gonna go to the Fat Guy store because I probably need to get something for Vegas because I need a new shirt.
Okay, get a Hawaiian one.
No, not doing that.
Go full tourist with it.
I'll probably get kicked out at Sinatra.
Do they still have big and tall stores?
Yeah, DXL baby.
They're just called stores now, Pulse. With the way
basically, yeah,
this country's going, it's just stores.
In Texas, they're probably just called stores.
Yeah, probably.
But
in Dallas, am I right, people?
Especially in San Antonio, those dick women in San Antonio. Period.
Wait. What is he? What is Johnny Smith? What happened to Khabib?
Oh, you didn't hear about that?
He got kicked off a Frontier flight. It's actually pretty hilarious.
Well, I can understand why they did that.
You thought he was a terrorist?
No, I just think the flight attendant just had a day. It was just like, I'm not fucking dealing with this.
You just with the heavy accent, she probably didn't understand what he was saying. It was like, this is going to be detrimental in the whole thing, and then Khabib wouldn't.
Well, you got to set it up for Pulse. He was in a row with an emergency door, and the rules in America, the FAA rules are that you have to be able to speak normal you have to be fluent in English to sit there just in case something happens, right? And they were explaining to him what he has to do, and he was saying okay, but then she was like, I can't understand what he's saying. So then there was an issue, and he eventually got kicked out the flight. So I never had a problem with.
Wouldn't you think that at this point, Khabib
pretty solid.
Khabib has done well enough to where he could fly private?
That's what I was thinking too. That's how you save your money, though. Good for him. Doesn't he like drive like a $40,000 truck, and he flies Frontier? Although he was flying from LA to San Francisco, so
it's probably not that bad of a flight. Well, that's
a 30-minute flight. That's a puddle jump.
Yeah.
No, but you know what? You know how this is unfair because
my flight was 30 minutes.
Poirier has 2 wins over Conor, but both of those fights, even though Conor lost, he made like 10 times what Poirier made.
Yeah, that's how things work, Paul.
Makes no sense.
Well, he was the draw.
It makes plenty of sense.
Tons of sense. He's the draw. I just watched the Kimbo Slice Dark Side of the Ring.
Yeah, the Dark Side of the Pulse. Are you familiar with the show?
Oh, what now?
Are you familiar with the show Dark Side of the Cage on Viceland?
Is it like Dark Side of the Ring?
Yes.
No, but I'll check it out. Is it on where is it?
Channel. and it's MMA stories set in the Dark Side of the Ring format. And the first one was the street legend, the king of the Florida docks himself, Kimbo Slice. Not a lot of new information.
Yeah, I didn't. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't super interesting because I didn't learn anything new. Not really anything new, and I didn't like the things they didn't say. They mentioned at the end that they overturned his data fight, but they didn't mention they did that because he popped. They didn't even mention that. Like, why didn't you mention that?
Well, I mean, they're not going to fucking mention that on the.
Why? It's supposed to be Dark Side of the Cage.
By the way, I didn't realize that his manager was the guy that was behind like MILF Hunters back in the fucking day and all those fucking websites that
It's
used
not
to.
surprising.
No, it's not. But I didn't realize that was the guy that was like Kimbo's manager. This Mike,
Icy Mike.
Yeah, Icy Mike or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I love this kind of format. Do I think this should have been maybe middle of the season? Yes. I think they really didn't do a justice to what the format of this is, which is they didn't really they let off with somebody we really already know. Like I wanted stories. Like I wanted, who is it? Diego Sanchez, I think, is in here too.
His is tomorrow.
Okay, and then Nick Diaz is on is in the season. I think they're doing a Ronda episode.
They have like it's a Robin Black, like because he's part of the show. It's not like a pod. It's like a companion video thing that they're doing with every episode, but that's already out for the Diego Sanchez one. I started watching it and I'm like, why is this? I should watch the show first. Why is this out before the show? Anyway, but I am interested to hear about the fucking crazy idiot that he got involved and how the fuck he scammed Diego Sanchez.
That will be an interesting one.
That will be the most interesting part of Diego Sanchez. Is like, how the fuck did that happen? The guy was
somebody
the guy had a great career and he fucking scammed Diego. Like, how the fuck did that? Because that guy was surrounded by so many people saying, dude, what the fuck? Well, you do? But I know Diego Sanchez is Diego Sanchez. He's going to do what he wants. But and he knows now the guy was full of shit. But I mean, there's so many people that he could have trained with. Why did he train with this dude who the School of Self-Awareness or whatever the fuck it was? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
An ironic name if there's ever been one.
I'm trying to find like the rest of who's on this season of all of this, and I'm like, because they don't.
There's
have
an Evan
full
Tanner
episodes.
that will be good. The Evan Tanner one will be good.
That's the dude. Isn't it?
That's the dude who walked into the desert and died.
Wasn't he mountain
okay.
climbing? Wasn't he like mountain climbing or something?
No, they don't know what he was doing. They just found him out in the desert dead. He just kind of started walking, and he just died out there. They don't really know what happened.
I'm trying to. They don't really have like the episode list. That's sad.
The one thing that pissed me off about the Kimbo thing is just the fact that no one. How did these organizations are supposed to have these physicals and whatnot? How come no one stopped him from fighting? Like, this shouldn't have. I don't know how much it would have prolonged his life, but I mean, the fact that he shouldn't have been fighting at all.
Well, I mean, he knew he had a limited amount of time, man, and that's he was one of those guys. He's one of those guys.
However, the organization should have stopped him. The organization should have stopped him, and if they knew, they would have. But why didn't they know?
I don't think Bellator, and we'll also talk about Bellator being folded by PFL.
Well, they planned on doing that.
Yes, Bellator's no more.
They planned on doing that anyway. They said they were going to do it for like a year, and then they were going to dissolve
like
them.
Feeder league. I thought that was going to be.
If you look back, we talked about it when it happened. They said they're going to dissolve after like a year.
Well, it's sad though, because that's such a storied organization. But in Bellator's and also Scott Coker. I mean, Scott Coker will fucking push his mom down the fucking stairs for $1. We've learned that in the mixed martial arts world.
I like Dark Matter's comment. He said the only politics he knows is whatever pops up on YouTube. So is that what it's like in New Zealand? You guys are just all just like floating around, all just like ignorant about everything going on in the world. Just everything's beautiful and great and sunny. That sounds awesome, dude. I'm going down there. It's like
I didn't know about
Neverland.
white privilege.
It's like Neverland.
Just like Moss. I mean, there's some reality there. But
there are some people that just they don't pay attention to anything. They don't fucking give a fuck.
I envy those human beings. I really do, man.
There are times, but I mean, I think like you should be informed a bit. But but if they're doing all right, then what? I don't know. Right, yeah, and then they're wondering why eggs cost so much, and they just believe the first thing they hear. So, there was a great. This happened on McAfee's show. Aaron Rodgers. Of course, it was Aaron Rodgers. He brought up a stat that he saw about how Jared Goff. I think he was 7-0 in games where he turned the ball over 4 times. That's a crazy stat. I mean, this just goes to show you it doesn't matter. Go out there gunslinging. And that stat was posted by some guy as a joke. It's 100% false. And as soon as he said it, McAfee's whole crew, there's like 8 guys who work on that show. We're all like, yeah, that's true. Yeah, 100%. Like none of them fact checked it. None of them. And the guy just tweeted again. He's like, this just shows you how easy it is to get misinformation about anything. Like it was easy. All we did is post it once, and they had it. ESPN, there are 8, and like I said, there's like 8 producers on that show. None of them double checked it.
Well, they're not going to. They understand that they're just gonna kind of let him cook. They're not gonna let Aaron Rodgers just like
if they knew, they would have corrected him if they knew.
True, then they find out.
But also, that is an outrageous. Like, there's no way that's true. There's no way you win 7 games in a row throwing 4 interceptions. It's impossible. It's impossible. Like,
good defense.
How can anyone think that's real? How can Aaron Rodgers think that's real? He's been a quarterback in the league forever. He knows. You throw 4 picks, you're not going to win.
Ayahuasca. That's what it's about. It's about doing ayahuasca in a dark room.
Dark Matter, I just see you just skipping around New Zealand, spraying for bugs, and just, I don't know, listening to Men Without Hats, I guess. I don't know. Just seeing the fucking safety dance all day. Sounds amazing. I'm not giving you shit. It sounds great. You're just hanging out down there in Neverland.
Dude, that island nation of New Zealand
watching
is
rugby.
Pretty, that's fucking awesome. When is the All Blacks game, by the way?
Which
is
one?
That coming up soon? The New Zealand All Blacks game.
I've heard there's a lot of time to talk about them.
A specific one? Because I mean,
it's blacks versus whites. It's like the national team tryout game kind of thing. And dudes, like, if you've never seen that fucking game, I love
that it's called blacks versus whites.
Well, yeah, they're in black cheer, all black.
No, I understood what it meant. It's just a very funny name.
And it's fucking awesome. It's one of the most violent rugby games I've ever seen in my life, because everybody's trying to make the national team, and they're just beating the living shit out of each other.
Good. If you're not good enough to make it on the merits of your skill, just stab somebody. That's what you gotta do. The old Tanya Harding.
Oh, dude. Oh, but here's the thing: they'll chop block a motherfucker and not even give a shit. Like, they'll just grab the fucking ball and kick it to their buddy. It's fucking great.
I like sevens. I like rugby sevens because it's like 2 6-minute halves. Like I can keep my attention. Like it's pretty quick. Although at the same time, I'm also a baseball fan. I can watch baseball for 3 hours, no problem. Well, that's because there's breaks in between baseball.
Yeah, there's an opportunity to go pee at some point.
Also, after every pitch, you can just go. What I would umpire.
I make constant eye contact with you, Tim, during those times.
What are you talking about?
They're in between innings. I'm just gonna start making direct eye contact with you. Or you're looking
As
around.
long as you don't talk about dildos in front of the manager's daughter, then it's fine.
No, I won't do that again. Well, she's not gonna be there, so. And how was I to know?
You want to go down to Cincinnati? Well, you shouldn't have done. There was kids nearby. You shouldn't have done it anyway.
And I thought it was. I said that low enough.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
We'll just send you to Cincinnati so you can try to do it again.
Oh, I've never been to Great American. We can
I have.
make a day trip.
It's nice, but I don't like how small the playing surface is. Just the fences are in too far.
You're in too far.
No, I don't think I've ever heard that before, but
hey,
waka. Dude, I solved an 18-and-a-half-year mystery yesterday.
Oh no. Oh, okay.
So when I was in Europe, when I in high school, right after I graduated, my choir went to Europe. We were mostly in Austria, Germany, Austria, in France and Switzerland, mostly Austria. There was a soda that I drank like the whole 2 weeks I was there, and it was great. It was some sort of lemon lime, kind of like half ginger ale, half lemon lime soda. It was great. So much so that like I came back, I started telling my mom about it, and I told her about it yesterday. She's like, I remember you talking about that long ago. She's like, you were obsessed with it. But I figured it would eventually come over here, whatever it was. I mean, I saw smart cars over there for the first time. They were, a year or two later, they were over here. So I'm like, yeah, this stuff's that good. It's going to be over eventually. Never was. And not only that, I couldn't remember what it was fucking called. I mean, every once in a while, I try to look it up, and I could never figure it out. I'm like, what's Austrian lemon lime soda? I could never figure it out. Never. And I haven't looked in a minute, but somebody I'm Facebook friends with, I don't remember how I know him, but he put a video up about him trying to find some old candy or something that he was, I don't know, but that reminded me, I'm like, oh, that fucking soda. So I started looking again, and I asked Gemini AI about it, and they didn't know either. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, bro. Is there any of these? I'm like, no, but then I started searching the ones it did say, and I don't know how, I found it eventually. I don't know how I found it. I just kept searching. And it's like I said, I've looked multiple times over the last 18 and a half years, and I've never figured it out. And yesterday I finally figured it out.
What's it called?
It's called Almdudler. Almdudler. It's Austrian. It's an Austrian.
It doesn't sound like a soda. Almdudler.
Yeah.
It sounds like somebody from New York saying arm doodler.
Maybe.
It's an arm doodler.
I was an Almdudler in prison. I was good with the gun. Yeah.
I really knew how to draw the fingers.
I don't really like fucking. I'm more of an Almdudler. What? Nah.
Almdudler?
Anyway, Almdudler.
Sorry, sir. You have Almdudler. It's severe.
Anyway, so I was pretty happy. So happy that I went back to Gemini and to tell Gemini that I figured it out. Gemini wasn't as proud of me as I was, but yeah. Anyway, I finally figured it out. So then it was step 2, right? I'm like, well, how the fuck do I find it? And of course, I it's not easy to find. They don't really have it over here, but they do have it at World Market. Apparently, and I'm going to be up in Canton tomorrow where there is a World Market. So after my scope, I'm going to go to World Market and probably buy all of it. I mean, depending on how many cans they sell by the can, it's like $2.50 a can. They probably have a handful of them.
Is this
like you said, you find it?
Yeah.
There's like 2 little German people on the can. Yeah, there you go. That's a bottle. Yeah.
It looks like something that'd be in your
basement looks like piss
during a podcast. Yeah.
Right. It looks like piss. It absolutely looks like piss. And it's like part ginger ale, part like a lemon lime soda. I remember liking it. It's like I said, it's been 18 and a half years. It's a very good chance that I'm going to drink it and be like, this is gross. It's been a long time. But
God, did my medication change the taste? What happened?
It's been a long time. Who knows? And plus I don't drink. It's not like, I mean, that's the time I was drinking a lot of like regular soda. I don't as much anymore, so it might be too sweet. I don't know. But I don't know. Listen, 18 and a half years I've been trying to figure this shit out, and I finally figured it out. So maybe
Doodler.
tomorrow I'll have an Doodler for the first time in, like I said, 18 and a half years.
You better get that. I get paid tomorrow. If you can't afford an Doodler or like a case of Doodler, I will help.
There's
you
no
pay
cases. Apparently, if World Market has it in stock at all, which it says it does, it has it in like 12-ounce cans for $2.50. So I'm going to buy all of them, probably within reason. I mean, unless there's like 40 of them, but there's 10 of them, I'll buy all 10 of them.
Okay, I like it.
But we'll see. Also, I'm going to be told not to drink soda tomorrow, and I'll guarantee that. And then I'm going to go buy some. But it's been a minute. Great investigation work. I don't know what I did to find it this time because I've been Googling the same shit for a while, but I don't know, whatever I hit, it came up. As soon as I saw it, I knew what it was. Like, I thought it started with an L, but I think I was thinking like Lufthansa, like the airline, or like Leinenkugel. Like I was thinking those kind of fucking German words. But anyway, yeah.
Lufthansa's French.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. The only reason I know that is because of the Lufthansa heist.
Okay.
It was a French airline.
Anyway, but those words kind of got me mixed up. But Doodler.
Doodler.
Doodler. Like I said, it looks like piss. I may fucking hate it, but
you should video yourself drinking it and then put it up on the YouTube page.
I'm gonna want to drink it right away, but I gotta wait till it's cold. You know, I mean, I'm going to pull it off a shelf. I can't just drink it right away. You know, I gotta
get
some ice on it. Get some ice. I'm gonna bring ice. I'll wait till I get home. But
no, get like a Yeti. You give those like Yeti things, right?
I'm getting a scope tomorrow, Ray. I'm not gonna mess with any of that. Okay, don't make it more difficult on me. All right.
After the scope.
After midnight, I can't eat like a gremlin.
You'll be fine.
At least the prep isn't like the colonoscopy. That's rough.
Never.
Does anyone else have a story? Because I have another one.
Oh my!
A story?
I'm not ready to tell it yet. So I'm worried about me slurring my words. Worried about my jaw falling apart. I got to be able to speak normal.
You got a show coming up, kid.
Yeah. Not just that. No one has anything else?
No, I got nothing, dude.
Good. Shortest show of all time. Shortest. Yeah. Can't fucking speak right.
I mean, I wanted to talk about the fucking the fights the past Saturday. I watched the main card, most of it. Dark Matters, take ice. Goddamn right, he's on my side.
Not taking ice.
Take ice with you.
Wait, you should be on team wait till Thursday. That should be the team you should be on.
For what?
To drink the soda. So
I can
do it live on the podcast for the
that would actually be a nice one. Yeah, save some for that, but make that your first sip. You can't have one in the car.
I'm not gonna have one in the car. Not until I get at least some ice on it.
Okay. Again, you just bring a cup.
No. What? So you're telling me to bring a cup of ice?
Yeah.
Then do all the shit I need to do. Then go to the. That's a whole fucking thing.
Or
it's gonna melt.
You go to Speedway. On your way home, get one of the things with ice. It's like
too many
50 cents.
I'll be home in a half an hour. That's fucking not worth it.
You already have to drive what? And like half hour to get there and then fucking back, right?
Right. Yeah. Why can't I just wait till I get home?
That's what I'm saying. You go to the Speedway by your house.
I don't need to go to I have ice at home, right? Like, you don't think I have ice at home?
No, not in that fucking rinky-dink town. The Conestoga wagon has
don't have ice. My refrigerator has an ice maker.
Does it?
Yes.
I didn't notice that.
Because you're always high as fuck when you get here.
Goddamn right I am. I'm on the highway like that.
It just shows up and gets baked as fuck. Thanks for having me in your home. In the fucking basement.
I get comfy. I don't know what to tell you. Put my feet up everywhere.
Your gross fucking feet.
Trying to take better care of them. It's not really working. I wash them daily now. That's about it.
Pulse, what's going on?
trying to book a guest, but really what I want to do is because I'm lazy, right? It's not all the time, but sometimes.
No one here is lazy.
I wanna figure out a way. I gotta figure out a way to make this game show, bro.
Why don't you find out a way to make Bro Plata better? You ever think about doing that?
No. Well, listen.
At least he's honest on that answer.
Not at all. Not even once.
No, it's just difficult booking. If we team up, we can get Ari Spears on here. But I think Ray said you don't like the guy.
No.
That's not what he said.
Not at all. But
what I said is that if we're going to pay that much money, I want to make sure that it's going to be a good interview. I don't want him to be like, I don't want to be here, phone it in, and then like we spend a bunch of money for nothing. That fucking sucks.
I can get with.
No,
that would piss me off.
I think he's willing to do a solid hour, and like between the three of us. First of all, you two are in the biz. You two are comedians, but of sorts. You moonlight as such. I'm an aspiring one. I want to gain as much knowledge from the man as possible. Like when he started out, I believe he was 16 years of age when he was on like Showtime at the Apollo.
Yeah, he was young.
For him to have the confidence, like how much life experience could he have had at 16? Like how did he?
Maybe that helped him. Just being that young and naive and not really giving a fuck. I mean, Apollo can eat you a fucking live. So.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
The same thing with Def Jam. Like,
yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
They smell
like,
blood, and I say
that's
that
what I'm
as
saying. Like, if you go up there and they can even smell any lack of confidence, they'll boo you like off gate. And like, Sandman will come out there with their hook.
Not to stereotype everyone, but the majority of audiences that I've done that are mostly black, they've all been like that.
No, I know.
And that's why but you know that going in, you're like, I gotta fucking fake it. I fake it hard. I gotta fucking just do it. Listen, even if I am nervous, you can't fucking you can't at all. And you really should have that mindset always. But
will we get in trouble if I screen share a Bill Burr bit?
Maybe.
Okay, never mind.
I hope not, but you fucking never know.
No, but
I mean, it depends who owns it, and I don't know.
I think it's Comedy
Central. A special? Comedy Central, probably.
Okay,
yeah, Comedy Central will take it down, probably.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, I just started watching the Bill Burr, the black and white one. I never saw it. He was a lot angrier then. Yeah, a lot angrier then.
This is from a few years back. This is back when he had hair.
Philadelphia?
No, whatever it was, he spoke about, it was an all-black audience. And he spoke about the melee in Detroit, the Malice at the Palace.
I think I did see that.
Yeah. Is that the black shirt?
He absolutely killed it. And just for him to have the confidence to go up there, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I admire it. So.
Yeah, Burr's the shit, man. Like, he's
you admire that. You should see Ray bomb in front of 100 people and not give a fuck. You admire that too. I mean, I'm not making that up. I mean, like,
I can do it.
Listen, that's why
he bombs better than anybody.
Honestly, I want to see everybody win in life. Honestly, I want to see everybody get one chance to win. So I get secondhand embarrassment whenever I see a comedian bomb like hard, and everybody's.
It's weird for everybody. Like it's awkward for everybody. No one likes it. I mean, there's a couple psychos that are like, take that, asshole. Like there a couple, but usually it's awkward for everybody.
The only time I didn't mind was when Mike.
He likes to see his enemies bomb.
Remember Mike the Situation from Jersey Shore?
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't mind when he bombed only because he had absolutely no business being up there. Like, who told him he was funny?
Oh, and he was roasting?
Yeah, at the roast.
Yeah, I mean, roasts are different. Roasts, like, it's almost like a glorified writing exercise. It's not like...
that and, like, he probably didn't write any of those jokes.
No.
Which, I mean, that's okay. I mean, everyone on the roast has people help them write jokes, and that's completely fine. That's just... even if you have jokes people wrote for you, it's still not easy. I mean, you see like Tom Brady on his own roast, people wrote jokes for him, but still it's rough. It's not easy. I mean, like Nikki Glaser just had, she had a team of people for this Golden Globes. She just did.
Yeah.
Oh, did she host?
Yeah, she killed it. It was great.
See, but I admire comedians who write their own.
Well,
Thank you, Pulse. Admire me. Admire me.
she
Admire me and my talents.
you don't write anything.
No, but I mean, it's like musicians. Not everybody has a ghostwriter. Some people write their own, come up with their own material.
Now, I need to be clear that this is just for like award shows when she's doing roast jokes, right? Her special, she writes her own specials like that, or normal stand up. It's just like when you have something that big and you have to crush it. If you don't call people to help you, you're kind of being dumb. Like you're like,
Do you think Jeff Ross, when he roasts people, does he write his own stuff or does he?
Mostly, yes. But am I saying he's never asked for it? Of course he has, especially if he has a big gig. Of course he has. Everyone has. Everyone has asked for help. That's fine. You're allowed to ask for help. It's okay. There's a difference between asking for help and stealing.
Okay,
people can say no too.
Explain that to me. We've been over this many times, but I gotta say, the fact that this is why I like Joe Rogan, right? Like I like the man. He's good at what he does. But when he took Mencia to task and did not treat Amy Schumer with that same energy,
I don't know, man. You brought this up last time. I don't know. Ask him, man. I don't know what to tell you.
I can't forgive that. I can't forgive
what's the buddy?
Because he absolutely ja ruled Carlos Mencia's career.
I think he did it
himself. Did that to himself.
He did it to himself. That's why everyone. That's why, Rogan when that happened. Rogan lost everything. He got crushed for that. Yeah, originally at first.
Who Rogan did?
Yeah, his agency dropped him, and he got banned from the Comedy Store.
Okay, but look,
they all picked sides, and they all picked Mencia.
He bounced back. It
was also Mencia digging his own grave. That's what happened.
Yeah, Carlos fucked himself. That's all that was. Paul's just glitched.
I'm here. I just gotta plug this in.
But yeah, when that happened, everyone, not everyone, but a lot of people picked sides, and they didn't pick Joe.
No, but here's the thing: you say that Joe Rogan paid for. Listen, he signed with Sirius XM. He made $100 million. He's doing all right.
No, now, yeah, but that was a long time ago.
Okay, well, Mencia, on the other hand, where's he at?
No, I'm saying he won it eventually, but when that happened, it was not good for him at all.
I bet you if you go back and
he got dropped by his agency. That's nuts.
I'm just saying, I bet you if you go back and look through Rogan's career, he's probably borrowed a joke here or there.
I don't think that's true. Why do you think that?
Because I feel like everybody has. Well, not everybody. Most people have. But that's why I'm saying I admire somebody who's able to come up with their own.
Why do you think everyone steals? It's not true.
Okay. So like Dane Cook,
that's one guy.
He and Louis C.K.
That's two guys.
Huh?
Like Dane Cook, one guy. Mencia, that's two guys. Schumer, three. That's three people. That's three comedians you're talking about. Three.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like everything funny has already been said. There's nothing left.
You know what? Don't do stand up, Paul. If you think that, then don't do it. Don't do it. If you really think that.
Okay, well, see, what's the formula? Because sometimes some people don't
whatever you want it to be.
Listen, to my knowledge, a joke is this. I heard Eddie Griffin explain it. A premise, a setup, and a punchline. But then I see some comics, they go up there, they don't even have like funny jokes. They'll just tell like life stories and have the crowd like eating it up.
Well, yeah, sometimes those stories are hilarious.
It still has those things, though. If you listen to it, it has those things. And some people just talk, you don't know what the fuck they're doing, and those people are called Ray.
Goddamn right. You got hillbillies and black people who love me. So,
there you go.
I am the uniter. The uniting comedian. Everybody is just persecuting Jesus. It's fine.
One of my favorite SNL bits of all time is the Black Jeopardy with Tom Hanks as like the mega redneck. They realize they're just the same.
Yeah.
That was great. It's a great one.
Because it's true.
Well, until the end of it is lives that matter, and that's when he. That was funny. I actually had some ideas on that. yeah. That's why it lasted, Doug. Yeah, okay. It was funny. Anyway,
Well,
that's great.
I mean, it's funny because it's hilarious. That's why. And Tom Hanks is great in that fucking whole thing.
He is. It's pretty funny. I think every episode of Black Jeopardy is really funny. I do miss Black Jeopardy on SNL. That's always funny. But that one was really good. It was good.
Well, I haven't seen SNL in so long. Like I couldn't even tell you who's the current cast.
Well, Keenan hasn't left. He's been there
Keenan
forever.
and Marcello are really the only two I know.
So Keenan, it's official. He's like the longest reigning SNL member.
Yeah, he's been there 20-some years now.
That's insane.
Really? He's been doing sketch comedy his whole life then.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, dude. It's I mean, think about it. That dude started on fucking Nickelodeon in like the golden era, and now he's on like the downward slope of SNL.
Dude, if you think SNL's going down, you're not paying attention. SNL's still really fucking funny. People,
I haven't seen anything.
Okay, there you go. Then why are you saying that if you haven't seen anything? You're listening to fucking Rob Schneider
talking about them.
Yeah, dude, you're fucking wrong. You know who just had a great rant about that? It was Bill Murray. He's like, "You're not fucking watching if you don't think it's if you think it's so much better when I was on, you're not paying attention because they're still relevant. They're still hilarious." So.
Yeah, sure, but it's not like I don't know.
You don't know because you're not watching. Why are you even still talking? Why are you even still talking? You just said you don't watch it.
Outgrown it, Tim. Outgrown it.
Outgrown humor? That explains a lot. No, it explains a ton.
I've outgrown woke
I'm done
humor,
with funny.
Tim.
What?
I've outgrown woke humor.
Oh gosh, man. People.
It ain't all got to be about the justice. It can be about just us. You see what I did there?
People are just enough of you. I've had enough of you.
Ding dong.
Y'all can hear that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, then Ray, my goal is to find the most racist slot machine in Vegas. That's
you won't not have that. I've walked by some pretty racist,
like jumping jalapenos one. That's gonna be hard to beat. That's
oh my god, my favorite one is, and Vegas Matt plays this one a lot on his channel. The hot pot one, order up or whatever, where it's like the Asian like cook in front of a bunch of pots and they're all like buns and peppers and shit, and it is the most just pull eyes apart fucking Asian guy you'd ever see in your goddamn life.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's nuts. Like there's so many fucking I play Monopoly slots like on my phone, and it the things I see on that, I'm like, wow,
I haven't got the fake slots yet, but I do play fake blackjack and baccarat. Johnny Smith says, "Wow, you can tell Ray has a woman now." I don't know exactly what he meant by that, but I'm all for
it. Where does that say that?
A little bit.
Yeah, goddamn right I do, Johnny Smith. So
I talked to Sean Lynch yesterday. We've had Sean on the show before a while ago.
Yeah.
He's a comedian. He's awesome. He's a writer too, does stuff. But a while ago, years ago, like before the pandemic, he told me that he was writing something. And he's like, actually, dude, I have a part in it, man. And like, I'm thinking of you for it, man. And like, depending on how it goes, like you can at least you can audition for this because I think you would. I'm like, that's cool, man. And see if it ever happens, whatever. But he just told me he just sold the screenplay and they're making it. Nice. They have a real budget. It's a real production and everything. He just said that. And
nice.
Dude, I mean, I don't know how. I mean, you always shoot high when you have a script to see if people will do it, but they're trying to get either Casey Affleck or Jeremy Renner for the lead, and then there's a father. They want either Russell Crowe or John Goodman, and he's like, you should read for that. He's like, you should read. you should read for this part. I'm like, yeah, of course I will. But I'm like, it's a long shot. But I'm like, you imagine me in a scene with fucking Oscar winner Casey Affleck? I'm like, that'd be the craziest thing that ever happened in the history of anything. That'd be hilarious. Like, that's too fucking crazy to happen.
That would be a part of the every single thumbnail I do for this show from here on out will just be you and Casey Affleck in the scene together.
Right.
Yeah. No matter what it is, it could be anything, but it'll always be Tim Danko, Casey Affleck together. I might add,
even if they don't get those kind of names, I'll still audition and I'll still do it if they want me to do it. So,
hell yeah, dude.
I mean, it's a real production with an actual budget. So it's, I still have to, even though Sean is one of the producers too, and he wrote it, and that helps. But I'll still, there'll still be a legitimate casting director and all of that. So,
hey,
and I'll probably I'll probably do it from this chair. I'll probably do it via Zoom, but
yeah.
And I have no idea if I can do it. I can speak English and I can read. I don't know. I don't know. I always thought maybe I could do some acting, but I never did. I don't know for sure. I just kind of I do stuff on stage. I could probably do other people's words too, right? In theory,
acting's fun.
In theory, but and also he told me the part is like there's these three guys who work at a record shop and they live in their mother's garage and they smoke weed and play video games. So I'm like, I feel like I could probably channel that. It might be a stretch, but I could probably channel that.
If I didn't piss him off, I'd be begging for a fucking job myself. I could fit that bill pretty easily.
I didn't beg for anything, right?
I know I would though if I hadn't have pissed him off. I don't think Sean likes me, but that's neither here nor there.
You don't think anyone likes you?
No, I don't. But this one might be real. So,
no,
but no, I love acting. Acting's great. I want to start doing more of it this year too. I'm gonna try and get on like some voiceover stuff maybe for this year too as well. Backstage is a great place for that. To kind of find jobs in like voice acting and acting and stuff like that. Hopefully I can find some stuff. That would be kind of cool to get like.
You're gonna be in Gatling, but then you didn't show up.
Well, yeah, that was that. I don't know that.
Don't hire Ray. He won't show up.
Oh, I will. That's the first time that's ever happened.
Well, they're looking for extras again.
I saw, but I can't ask again.
You got to redeem yourself.
I can't. Maybe trying to find this thing I was in. Have I ever showed this on the show?
I don't know. You showed it to me the other day.
Yeah. Oops. Sorry. There's a video of me in my underwear.
What were you doing? I couldn't tell what you were doing though. So whatever you were doing, I didn't do a good job of me getting be seeing what you were doing because I couldn't tell.
Well,
I knew you were. This. I knew you were in a robe screaming at someone, but I didn't know what did you have in your hand?
Pudding.
I couldn't tell.
Yeah, it's supposed to be mayonnaise. But it was not. It was not meant to be here. I'm gonna bring this up. It's a small.
Where'd Pulse go?
I'm right here. But I was gonna ask, what was that? What were you talking about? Were you gonna get into voice acting?
That's Ray.
Yes.
Did he freeze?
I don't know. Either that or he's like pantomiming being stuck. Holy smoke.
Yeah, he froze.
Oh, okay.
No, my buddy asked me to read for his movie he just sold. I don't know if I'll get it, but that'd be cool to just, I don't know, an actual audition. I never really done one before, so I don't really have high hopes, but I'll give it a shot. Yeah.
Okay.
So
no, I hope you get it. I do.
It would be fun, but I don't know. I'm trying not to have my hopes too high in case it doesn't happen. So plus, like I said, I can't even speak correctly anymore. So,
would you be interested in making a trade?
That's what we're talking about. I'm keeping my soul, you demon.
I want your soul, but I do want that Negro Leagues baseball cap.
Oh yeah, you can have it.
No. I don't want it for free. I want to trade you something.
For what? What do you got?
Okay. Yes. What is it? What team is? What team is it?
It's the museum.
Oh.
It says Discover
Okay.
Greatness, Negro Leagues, established 1920, and then it says Negro League Baseball Museum on the side here.
What size shoe do you wear?
11. Yeah, New Era right here, and this MLB The Show back here.
Have you worn that out in public?
I don't think so.
Are you afraid to?
A little bit. I mean, I'm not like I think I'm right, but it's just like there's gonna be some fucking asshole somewhere that's gonna be, and it'll most likely be a white person. I know that. That's gonna be a real ass about it, and I just don't want that smoke. I just don't need that in my life. So
No, I don't blame you. Like nobody. No, I get that. Nobody really wants conflict in their life.
no, I don't. It's not worth it. I don't want to die on that hill. I mean, listen, it is correct. I should be able to wear that hat.
It's your hat. You bought it.
It came with the game, but it is a nice hat.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's got logos of teams underneath here too.
Oh.
The Grays and the yeah.
So you said you wear an 11.
Mm-hmm.
Can you describe your shoe, your sneaker selection, or do you wear loafers? What do you wear? Do you wear Uggs?
No. I got like 3 shoes in the rotation right now. One of them's like a low top Adidas. Those are my favorite. I've had them a long time, so I don't wear them that often. And then I have a pair of Hey Dudes that are just slip on, and I didn't wear my Crocs. I usually wear my Crocs, but
Hey Dudes.
Yeah, you don't know what Hey Dudes are?
Are those like boots, cowboy boots?
No, they're like slip-ons.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kind of like Crocs. Do you wear Crocs?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I wear Crocs, but though I wear those. I'm like when it doesn't matter what I wear. You know, on stage I wear the Adidas. When I walk, I wear the Adidas. I like the Adidas. I like sneakers. I only have the Adidas, and I don't spend money on shoes. So I like sneakers, but I just don't have many.
Okay. Would you be opposed to wearing some?
Not at all.
Okay. And you said size 11.
Mm-hmm.
Hold that thought. Okay. Were you a fan of Ken Griffey Jr.?
More or less.
I don't suppose you would wear his. Oh, actually, were you a fan of Anthony Penny Hardaway?
I have nothing against him.
Did you like it? Did you happen to like his sneakers? He always had the cleanest sneakers to me.
I don't know. I don't know what he had.
Let me see if this will be legible on screen. Let me see. Is this your Steez?
Not really.
No? Okay. It's worth a shot.
Yeah. They're not bad, but no, I don't. Nah.
Too bloody? Too ostentatious?
I mean, they're black, aren't they?
Black, and then they got like a shiny green.
Shiny, yeah. I don't really like all black like that.
Okay. Is Ray alive?
I don't know. Actually, I don't know. Did he message me? Hold on. No idea.
Okay. Oh my God, I hope he's okay.
I'm sure he's okay. It's just some sort of issue with technology, I'm assuming. I don't know.
Let's see. Oh, he did say y'all have blizzard-like conditions. Is that correct?
Up where he is, it's probably snowing pretty hard. It snowed some here today, and we do have snow on the ground. It's been rough. The month of January has been real rough here.
I thought y'all were an hour away.
What?
I thought y'all lived an hour away from each other.
Yeah, but he's closer to the snow belt, so he gets more snow than I do. Because he's up by the lake. So yeah, I don't really get lake effect. He does. So it makes a big difference. But we're getting snow anyway. When we get snow, they usually get a whole lot more snow. So there's snow on the ground now, and we got some more today. But it has to be much. I know it's much worse up there.
Do you have
his Chromebook took a shit, so I guess he's working on it.
Oh, okay. Damn. No, I really want to get into voice acting, man.
I mean, you can set up a Fiverr account and just be like, I'll do voiceovers and see if someone will pay you. I guess my buddy does it. I don't know.
No, but what was he talking about? I think he said backstage or something.
Oh yeah, he says some sort of ask him about that. It's something called I don't know what it is. They have it lists auditions.
Oh,
open auditions. So
okay, and so I guess I only have to ask. Your official pick for the national title game is the Buckeyes, right?
The
final score. What do you think the final score is going to
be? The Ohio State University. Yes, 206-0. They're going to blow them out real big.
No, but like what do you think?
I don't think it's going to be too high scoring. I'm like, maybe they might get in the 30s. Let's say 31-27. Johnny, you're wrong. You're right. Ohio isn't going to win, but Ohio State is going to win. Get it right. The Ohio State University. We're not the Ohio University Bobcats here. The Ohio State University is going to win.
I wonder how Maurice Claret is doing these days.
He's doing really well, actually.
You think?
He is. I know he is. He got his life together. He's not a rich man, but he's a motivational speaker. He tells kids not to join the Youngstown mob or whatever he was in with the Russians or whatever it was. Wait, I don't know.
He could have been great though, man. He could have.
Yeah.
He was another one-hit wonder. Did he win the Heisman?
No, he only played his true freshman
season. The freshman. He was a true freshman, but he was like freshman.
He never played again. He never played again. He went to camp with the Broncos a couple years later. Nothing happened.
Didn't he? If I remember correctly, didn't he sue the NFL for the right to?
He did, and they didn't win. Dude, I think Jeremiah Smith should do that, and I still don't think he'd win, but he should. He'd probably be the number 1 overall pick. That receiver from Ohio State, he's a fucking stud.
Oh.
Yes, Johnny. Maybe I am a nerd, but guess what? The Ohio State University Buckeyes are going to win the Natty again. It's been a decade, so they're kind of due. But last time they played in the Natty, it didn't go great. But they're better, much better than they were. So they've been playing great. So Notre Dame is good though, but I expect them to win. Absolutely.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm hungry as all get up, man. I'm thinking about going to the store and grabbing a steak. But I don't want to leave you hanging. I want Ray to be back here.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I think this show is getting progressively worse. We're trying to go this way, but I honestly think we're going this way.
No, well, as long as we stay even tiered, that's fine. But I mean, I really think we got to figure out this call-in system, man.
Are we playing trivia?
We could.
Well, we need Ray for that.
Right. Oh, okay. Tell me something about gaming or cinema.
What? What do you mean?
Okay, thank God.
What?
That Ray is back.
Oh, did you not think we could think of things to talk about?
Man, we were having some radio silence for a second.
No, we weren't. Unless I was breaking out. Breaking up. We were fine.
No, I can hear you fine.
What did I just watch? I watched Dune Prophecy. That was fine.
I haven't been keeping up with it.
Well, that's the show. There's the movies, and then there's the prequel show. It wasn't bad. Show wasn't bad. The movies are better, but show wasn't bad. And what else did I just watch? I don't know. Nothing matters. But
well, I think he's trying to come back.
I don't know. I mean, he has the controls. He can do it if he's ready to come back. I'm sure he will when he wants to.
I think he's asking somebody to let him in.
Is he? Let him in. I don't have the controls. I don't got the power, as they would say.
Hello, Ray?
Yeah, I thought he was about to say something racist. I could tell. I think you pulled him off. See, now that no one's paying attention to what I'm saying, I can let out all my truths.
Well, I want to knock off this PS5 too.
What? Get one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't done that yet. I would have by now, but I'm going to Vegas, so I have to save all my money, and I could not go and get a PS5, but I decided not to. Although what I did do is I went to my brother's the other day, and I play my niece's PS5. She has NCAA Football 25. Just she doesn't really play it, but I'm like, all right, everybody leave me alone. I'm gonna win a national championship.
Right. Okay.
And I did with Kent State, baby. Kent State Golden Flashes national champions. That's right. Ran the option whole season. I threw 79 passes.
Yeah, you're like the Naval Academy of the U.S.
That's
Army.
right. Passings for pussies.
You know, they like I sat down and watched the Army Navy game one time.
I love the Army Navy game, dude. It's
so much fun. All run plays.
I know. I love it. Passing's fine, but if you can run the ball, there's no reason you should be throwing it. So I love it, man. I love it. Yeah, that's what the local high school here that won the state championship this year. They threw 3 passes in the state championship game, and one of them was a 2-point conversion, and one of them was a halfback pass. But they couldn't stop the run, so they just kept running it. So I mean, if they can't stop the run, why would you throw it? Like Woody Hayes used to say, 3 things can happen on a pass, 2 of them were bad. It's true.
Sorry, my fucking Chromebook completely froze. I had to do a hard reset on it, and I had to Google that. That was fun. It's actually quite easy.
That's good.
Yeah.
Pulse died. We playing trivia?
We can.
Have his steak. I was listening during the show, or during that panic.
What Pulse was trying to steal my hat from me.
See, well,
I know, not steal. I want to barter.
Yeah, but I don't want your old Hardaways from '96.
Okay, but there's got to be something you desire.
You got any Jordans?
Yeah.
How about just sack up and fucking wear the hat out in public, you white pussy?
Because I don't want to smoke, Ray. I don't want to have that. I just don't want a conversation with somebody. I don't want to.
If those people, and I mean
just don't want
white people, want to judge you,
I just don't want. But what if it's not? What if it's not a white person? Then I really can't say anything.
Fuck off! It's a league. It's not like you're throwing the N-word around in public.
If you hate my hat, you should. If you don't like my hat, you'll hate my lower back tattoo. All right, where's
Wait, do you really have a lower back tat?
It says exactly what you think it says. Now hold on, let me guess what's going on here.
You got a tramp stamp?
No, I do not.
You're frozen now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What the? Hold on. I'll just unplug it and plug it back in.
All right.
Oh.
Take you off while you're doing that. Oh, fuck, man. What a day. What a month. It's already, it fucking sucks. Sucks, Pulse.
No, I know. Life is what it is. Life is weird, man. Sometimes it's great. Other times it's overwhelming. You know, you get
Sometimes.
old, people leave.
How do I look, by the way? Do I look like crystal clear or am I like spotty?
No, no, no. The visuals are fine. Audio is fine.
Good. Fuck's sake. I'm gonna go grab a pen real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'll wait for no, Tim's back.
Yes, I see him.
Yes.
Why did you take me off? I didn't know if it was working or not. This isn't like StreamYard where I have my own little window. I don't. So I didn't know if it was working or not.
And check your microphone now.
I did nothing with my microphone. Why is that not working?
I
Better?
don't know.
I don't know what speakers. Hold on. It's fucking stupid.
We'd have to do the same thing on fucking StreamYard, bro.
I've never had a problem with StreamYard. Okay, better?
Yep, everything's good.
Y'all want to get into it?
I suppose. Where's my marker?
I don't know where your marker is, but I gotta go grab a pen. Hold on.
Okay.
I have a marker here, but I don't know if this one will work. I think it's out of juice.
Flappy Birds.
In the meantime, thank you all for sticking with us.
This show sucks.
This show is great, man. I don't care. I'm never giving up. I'm not gonna quit.
If we were going to give up, we would have given up a long time ago.
Right? No, but oh, okay. So tonight's trivia.
Oh, okay.
I feel like it should be neutral. I feel like both of you have an even knowledge on what I'm about to ask you.
Minor league baseball teams. Come on.
Ooh. You know what though? I was thinking about that as far as content. Like, what if we switched it up? Like, I feel like there's not enough people covering baseball on YouTube.
There's enough. Listen, John Boy's so good at it, then no one else needs to do it.
Who?
John Boy? You know John Boy? John Boy's great. They have all kinds of shows. They're great.
Never heard of them.
They're great. Look up their shit. John Boy's Jomboy. They're awesome.
Okay.
But yeah. So what do we got, Paul? So what we got tonight?
Okay, you want me to wait till oh, here he comes.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, y'all are keeping track of score, right?
If I have to.
Cool. If you don't mind.
It's fine.
Awesome. Okay.
Okay. It's good. We're killing it.
Okay. Pulse's trivia.
It is time. What do you have for us today, Pulse?
Okay, tonight on Pulse's trivia with no intro, we are doing 15 questions, and the topic of choice is the sport of boxing.
Okay.
I don't feel good about this. Ray knows more about boxing than I do.
You've seen this sport before. You had to. You watched once or twice.
Isn't this the one with the strippers and the lingerie and the fucking they fight each other?
Where they put on the red gloves and they use their hands as projectiles towards one another?
No, I don't know what this is.
Doesn't
sort of porn you watch?
No, I do not watch such stuff.
Nor do I. We're good boys here. Except for Ray. Ray watches all the porn.
I don't know what you fucking choir boys are doing. I'm over here fucking playing fun. We're in the fun area.
Tim with excuses already. That's right. I do have excuses already. Because Pulse likes to rig this game.
No, this should be like, honestly, I feel like this should be like right. This should be neutral. Both of you should.
You want neutral. You name a Major League Baseball team. You say which affiliate you want us to name, like AA, AAA, and that should be the questions. That would be fair for both of us.
Okay, well, let's see what happens. Question number 1.
I'm lying. I'm pretty sure I know all of them.
Who was the first boxer to win world titles in 5 different weight divisions?
I don't know.
I can hint you.
No, don't fucking hint him, Pulse.
Okay.
Because I think I know, but I'm not sure.
Okay, but remember, one of y'all has to keep score. I trust you.
I'm already up 5-0, right?
Yes.
I don't know, Reddy. What do you have? I have no idea.
I have Roy Jones Jr.
I put Sugar Ray Robinson. I don't know. I can know.
Wow, both of you are incorrect, but somehow Tim was closer.
Sugar Ray Leonard.
Correct answer is a man by the name of Sugar Ray Leonard.
Wait,
Question?
what did you say?
Huh?
I said Robinson.
Robinson. Yeah.
That is a boxer, right? And like name a doo-wop person.
He was a great one. Question number 2. Which boxer was known for his professional punches and nicknamed the Brown Bomber?
I should fucking know this.
You guys should,
I told you I wasn't going to be good at this.
the city where he's from is y'all's main rival, in sports. So you should know this. You should,
It's from Dover, Ohio.
Who do you think Cleveland's main rival is?
Saskatchewan.
The Ratchet City, where the mayor was a player, where there's a different roads.
Toronto?
No, the mayor was a player. The roads are called miles.
No, Detroit's nowhere near that.
What are you talking about? Detroit and Cleveland have been going at it for years. What do you mean?
You need to fucking get up on your history.
Well, I mean, if you're talking about whose economy's the worst, maybe.
Well,
I know for a fact.
Cleveland and Pittsburgh, dog.
No, I know for a fact.
Don't try and tell us about our stuff with
Anyway,
sports privilege.
That's like me telling you something about Texas, man. That's ridiculous.
Wait a minute.
Sidebar. Ray, what do you have?
You tell me that Cleveland and Detroit is not a thing? Versus Detroit is not a thing?
No,
not really.
No.
I mean, we're in the same division and shit, so we want to beat them. But I'd much rather beat the White Sox than the Tigers. Don't like the Tigers too much, and we're not in the same conference in football and basketball. I mean, I don't like the Pistons, but there's a lot of teams I'd rather beat before the Pistons.
I feel like the Pistons and the Cavaliers have had a storied history.
I mean, it's been a minute since they were both good, so that's part of it. Like the last time Detroit was good, we were bad, and now Detroit sucks. So it's been a minute. Although Detroit does have our old coach, so that's something. But the Cavs are kicking a lot of ass. But anyway,
historically, the Tigers and the I can't call them the Indians no more. The Guardians, but back when they were the Indians,
we just had a great series. I mean, they're in the division, but the same as like the White Sox and the Twins. Same shit.
Okay.
Yankees, they're not in our division. Anyway, Ray, what do you have?
I have Joe Louis.
Oh yeah, it's a lot better than my guy. I put Andre Dawson. I couldn't fucking remember. I knew it was gonna piss me off when I got this wrong.
Ray Hyclack jumps out to a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, as soon as he said
Joe Louis
said Detroit, I knew because they named a fucking arena after them.
Right, Joe Louis Arena.
So Pulse up here cheating for Ray. Mm-hmm. That's what I thought.
That's a neutral question.
I was more calling out the fact that he doesn't realize what fucking sports rivalries are at all.
That's a good point.
Okay, fair enough. Question number 3.
How do you feel about Houston's biggest rival, Seattle? No, anyway.
I mean, it depends on the sport. But okay. So question number 3. Who won the famous fight of the century in 1971?
I don't know. Me? Did I win? Was I there?
I don't know. I don't think so. I wasn't. I didn't exist in 1971, so I don't think you did either.
Solid point. My mother was only like 4 or 5, so.
Okay, who you got?
I put Ali. I don't know.
I put Muhammad Ali. Yeah.
Y'all both are incorrect.
Really?
All right.
The correct answer was his rival, a man by the name of Smoking Joe Frazier.
Oh yeah.
Question number 4. Which boxer held the record for most title defenses with 27?
Kenoto, if we're cheating, we suck at cheating. Which boxer? 27 defenses.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know. I guess
It's let me hint you.
you don't need to. I have a pretty decent guess.
You would really want the hint though.
It's up to Ray.
I got my answer already.
So do
Okay.
I. What do you have, Ray? Oh,
Rocky Marciano.
that's a good one. I put Floyd Mayweather. I don't know.
You both are incorrect. The hint was he's already been a previous answer. The correct answer is Joe Louis.
Oh. Okay.
Question number 5. Who was the youngest boxer to win a heavyweight title at just 20 years old?
I mean, that has to be. How do you spell Tommy Morrison? I have Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson and his edibles for the win.
You both are correct. The correct answer is Iron Mike Tyson.
Tim, I want you to mule me back fucking some Tyson bites.
If I found myself in a store, I guess I could do that. And it's not really muling anymore, is it? It's not a big deal. I am checking a bag, so I can bring back whatever you want.
Yeah.
Question number 6.
I just don't.
Which boxer was nicknamed the Italian Stallion? And we're talking about a real boxer, not
I'm saying my fucking Rocky.
No, we're talking about a real boxer.
What? I think I already answered him.
I don't know how to spell it, but
What do you got?
this marker. Rocky Marciano is my guess.
I got Rocky Marciano as well.
You both are correct. The correct answer is Rocky Marciano. So that means it is Ray Highclack with a 3-2 lead going into question number
7.
7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Up by one.
Okay.
Party start.
Which boxer held the record for most knockouts with 91? Pretty sure neither one of y'all are gonna get this, so go ahead.
I may know it.
Got it, but okay, we'll see.
You know what? I'm taking that.
Some dude from the 20s named like Cyril Fists or something. Old Cyril Fists, 91 knockouts. Did it in 91 rounds.
I put Max Bear. Sound like a good guess.
I put George Foreman.
You both are incorrect. The correct answer is a man by the name of Archie Moore.
Ah, okay.
Question
the name.
Question number 8. Who was the first boxer to win world titles in 6 different weight divisions? Can I give you a hint? I'm going to give you a hint. I'm not even asking you. I'm going to give you a hint.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Fishnets. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, God.
That's all I'm going to say, man.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. He does mountains of cocaine now as a promoter. Just mountains of cocaine. His face
isn't that a prerequisite for a boxing promoter?
I mean, if you're Dana, probably not, but I think Dana's
probably not. I mean, I think he's
Dana's more of a
it.
speed guy. I think.
Yeah.
I think he's more of like an uppers kind of guy. He's not
he's
like
past it, but there's no way like him and the Fertitta brothers weren't in a fucking suite in Vegas with a fucking mountain on the fucking piano.
Oh, I guarantee
Anyway.
they're probably in the owner's bot or like the suites in the fucking MGM Grand doing that shit.
I have Oscar De La Hoya.
Yes, good old cocaine man himself, Oscar.
You both are correct. The correct answer is Oscar Fishnets De La Hoya, the Golden Boy.
Sissy De La Hoya.
Question number 9. Okay. Who is considered the greatest boxer of all time?
Well,
And I know it's
an opinion question,
but he is considered the greatest. That is his nickname. So,
how do you spell Tyson Fury?
yeah, right.
Tired again this week for the second time or third time. I think it's the third now.
Pretty often. No, he does it a lot. But this will make sense, actually. He should just do that. Unless he's going to take another money fight against somebody. I have Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali.
You both are correct. Also, we would have accepted the name Cassius Clay.
I was going to write Cassius Clay, but you've been weird about that before, so I didn't want to fuck. Mm-hmm.
Question number 10. Which boxer won world titles in eight different weight divisions?
8 different weight divisions?
Eight. If you know boxing, you probably like this. Can I hint you? Would you like a hint?
I'm already writing something down.
Is he fighting?
I'm already writing something down.
Soon?
No.
I'm already writing something down.
Okay.
I don't think it's right, though.
I mean, just because of how young he still is, I'm going to say it's Canelo.
Put Manny Pacquiao.
Wow. Tim Danko ties things up. The correct answer is
we got a game.
Pac-Man Pacquiao.
Senator Pacquiao or whatever, the congressman or
Yeah, and he's a fucking.
He was a politician in the Philippines.
Okay, question number 11.
Yes, sir.
Which heavyweight boxer was known as the real deal?
Oh,
I mean that's the first thing that came to my mind, but I don't know if this is right. Where's my Sharpie?
I don't know, Tim. I don't know.
What do you have, Ray?
I have Evander. I ate his ear.
Oh,
in edible
fuck.
form.
Yuck.
Holyfield.
Fuck, you're right. Shit. No, George Foreman I put. Damn it.
Ray Hotcat retakes the lead.
Yeah.
Told you my brain wasn't working today, man. There's a couple of these I should have fucking got. Should have got like Joe Louis. I should have got that one too.
Okay.
That's what pisses me off, and the ones that I should be fucking getting, because I feel like my brain isn't working correctly, and now I feel like I'm falling apart. I'm going to die soon.
It's still anybody's ball game. Question 11.
I'm dead. I'm basically dead.
Question number 11, right? Or 12?
12.
No. Question 12. Which boxer was nicknamed the Executioner?
I don't fucking know.
I'm taking a guess, but I think a pretty good guess.
My guess as well. My guess was Lennox Lewis.
Eddie Hearns.
You both are incorrect. The correct answer was a man by the name of Bernard Hopkins.
B-Hop? That was his other thing?
Yeah, the Executioner.
Oh, boy. And he got out of prison and became fucking B-Hop. Oh. That man. What a career.
Yeah, for real. Okay. Question number 13. Which boxer was nicknamed the Pittsburgh Kid?
I don't know this. Stupid Yinzer.
Actually, this guy's been Maz had him on the MMA holes last year, I want to say.
That's right. Okay, you were paying attention. He did.
Yeah. Well, no. I'll after I answer, I'll tell you why I know this.
Okay, go for it.
It is boxing related, but the Pittsburgh Kid, he actually a couple weeks after he fought Angel Manfredi in Pittsburgh, shot his girlfriend in the stomach of a gas station in like West Mifflin, Pennsylvania, and was in prison right after the Angel Manfredi fight. But it's Paul Spadafora is his name.
Yeah, I didn't know.
That is correct.
Yeah.
I don't even know who that is.
He was on the rise in the 2000s, early 2000s. Fought Angel Man Freddy on HBO Boxing, and I actually watched that fight in my hotel room. And I think we were in wherever the Penguins used to, South Point, Pennsylvania. And I watched that fight. Paul Spadafora had my heart for many, many years until or many months until boom, he shot his girlfriend. So yeah, love Paul Spadafora.
But he's out apparently, right?
He is, I believe so.
Okay, cool. So she didn't die. Okay.
No, but I think did the baby die? Because she was pregnant too, I believe.
Why is he out?
I don't
like
know.
a referee type thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
And why is he on MMA holes? How many murderers you gonna have on that show, Moss?
All right, Pauls. I have basically won this. Let's do the 14th and 15th question.
2. All right.
Yeah, no, 2. He can still go to Sunday.
Just for that, you deserve to lose.
Okay,
you deserve to lose because you beat a dick. And you guys rigged this game again.
Question number 14. Which welterweight boxer finished his career with a professional record of 50-0?
Oh, I know this, but so does Ray.
And he is, in my opinion, the best ever.
He's not, but that's fine.
Ray, he can't lose. How can you say he's not the best ever if he can't be beat?
I'm kidding.
Right.
I did watch him shut down a store in Vegas once. That was kind of cool.
Does no one can shop with Floyd Mayweather?
Apparently, yeah. Nobody can shop with little old Floyd.
That is correct. The correct answer is Pretty Boy Floyd, or AKA Money Mayweather. Do we need a 15th final question?
Yeah, you always go with do it. You got to.
Okay. Which boxer held the record for most consecutive wins with 49?
Well,
you're really a boxing fan if you know this.
What do you mean? Floyd Mayweather 150.
No, this is 49 consecutive.
What happened to? Did he not win one in there? Did he
well, let me reread the question.
What do you mean? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, it said held the record, so it was broken.
Oh,
okay, that makes more sense.
I'm gonna re-answer because he always. I want to say Rocky Marciano.
I also have Rocky Marciano.
Both are incorrect. The correct answer was a man by the name of Willie Pep.
Oh, okay. Old school name.
Yeah.
All right, you guys cheated again. Ray won. Congratulations. Are you happy? Are you happy with yourselves?
And champion.
Huh?
Champion.
You happy? You guys rigged the game against me, and it's what you wanted.
Nah.
Dude, I never even heard of that Pittsburgh guy. I never heard of him.
Paul Spadafora?
Yeah, no idea.
Yeah, Paul was.
That sounds like a dude. That sounds like a dude who owns an Italian restaurant somewhere by the stadium.
I'm surprised he doesn't.
Bro, I'm spaghetti. All right.
I'm flaming out, bro. I gotta go grab a steak or something.
Okay, buddy.
If Spadafora, if you shoot it, I shall spatter for you. All right.
Oh God.
Oh, you know what? Where's my kazoo?
Well, Paul, we'll go get your steak.
Okay, yeah, I was trying to take myself off screen.
Okay.
All right, I'll take you off.
I don't know where my kazoo is, so I'll do it like this. That's for Melt.
I know.
Broke my heart. Except the last time I was there, they changed everything up and it sucked. So I get it, but I already missed the old Melts, which was the Melt like 4 months ago. That was great.
Yeah, no.
It was my favorite sandwich place in the Cleveland area. There was like 8 of them. There was one closer to me. Ray took me there for my birthday a couple years ago. Then they closed it down, and then because of COVID, they lost some money, so they started closing everything down. All of a sudden, there was only one left, and that was only open a few more months. And then they just closed that one. So that's a bummer because I loved Melt. Melt was awesome.
Yeah, they closed the one by my house. I want to say it was like November or October. And then Matt Fish, the guy that owns Melt Bar and Grilled, called it a career basically. But I mean, the dude
open a food truck or something. I'd go find the Melt food truck.
Oh no, I don't know what I'm doing.
I mean,
here.
that was on Food Network and shit. Like Melt was the shit. People loved Melt.
Yeah, Melt was dope, dude. Melt was fucking awesome.
Not everybody survived the pandemic, and when you had multiple locations like that, I mean, I don't know. I don't know why. His thought was, okay, let's only have one location, and it only lasted like 3 months.
Yeah. So. It's hard, especially with restaurants and shit, man.
Well, restaurants are always hard. Like, they're terrible investments. Like, restaurants are a ridiculous business. So, I mean, I get it, but it's a bummer because it was a good place. So it felt like one of those places that was gross and like, oh, it closed because it sucked. That makes sense, but that wasn't the case at all with Melt. It was great, but one of those things. Whatever. I shall miss you, Melt. Now my favorite Cleveland sandwich is Sliman's. Which is okay. Sliman's is pretty great, but what boxer died from AIDS? I mean, probably more than one, but the Tommy Morrison, right?
Yeah, Tommy Gunn.
Tommy, man, Rocky 5 sucked. It was by far the worst one.
Well, I mean, God, what?
By a lot.
Yeah,
and Rocky 4 was the best one.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
And the first one was great too, but
I did something.
What are you trying to do here?
I did something and I can't get out of it. No, I'm just like screwed myself here, I think, but whatever.
Where's our special guest?
He hasn't texted me. I was. Well, go pee. I'll do a little call to action. I'll bring.
Then I gotta tell you who the hero of the week is.
Okay, and then I'll bring up Tapology because the fights were actually pretty good this weekend.
I did watch a lot of them. I just watched the main event before I came on here.
Yes, Mackenzie Dern just locking them thick thighs in, baby. I love it.
You made it weird. Like it was like, oh, that was just good pure jiu-jitsu, and you had to make it sexual, and now I'm not into it.
I
don't like sex, right? It ruins everything.
Go pee.
I just did. It happened right in front of you. Right, hold on. We all died from AIDS after Rocky 5. Good one, Kanoto. It felt like that.
All right, Tim will be back. Now, I'm full screen and I don't like it. I'm trying to figure out how to get out of this thing. It's just so much crap everywhere, and I don't know, guys. Trying to bring my life together. I'm having trouble. I'm having trouble, man. I'm having a lot of trouble, and people are just, mean to me. They laugh at me, guys. Sad. I'm trying to fucking find a way to exit out of this full screen shit. Yeah, I don't like this setup at all. I gotta figure out how to fix it because it's all big and strange places or things right now, dude. Let's back that up a little. Let's back that down. Let's back it down one more time. Oh, fuck. Been sick a lot lately. Maybe the AZT isn't working. But yeah, dude, thank you guys for being here. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, do all the things for us. Every single thing we tell you to do, just do it. Just do it, man. Oh, wait, there it is. There we are. Back to where I need to be. Back on my screen, it looks normal again. Yay. Yay. Tim's back from his piss bottle. He's right there. Hi, Tim.
What?
Hi, Tim.
Hi, Ray. What happened? Did I miss something?
No. Nope. Nobody's here yet. Haven't gotten a text message either, I don't think. They get a friend request from some bot, probably. Yeah. I don't even know who
Every
this
time I put
is.
up a show poster, I randomly get at least one friend request from someone I never heard of, but we have 50 mutual friends.
Yeah, I know, right? I just got one of those from somebody out in the Burton area. So I'm trying to get that shit going.
What shit?
Just promoting myself and getting myself out there a lot more because I need to. If I can just be a Lake County comedian and make money doing shows once a month, I'd be fine with it.
Well, Alan wants to open a comedy club.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's a good idea.
I mean, it's not, but let him dream. It's his money.
I mean, it's not like a real comedy club. It's like a $1,500 storefront that we do shows in on the weekends.
Yeah, it sounds amazing.
I mean, he's like, "Can you make my money back?" I'm like, "If people show up, we can, but I don't know. I don't know." I mean, it depends on how many people you fit in there.
Yeah, it would have to be like literally like just papering the fuck out of the town with flyers and shit, trying to get people to go to that.
Yeah, I mean, people should go to it.
But will they?
They should.
It's like tomorrow, dude. I'm doing probably in front. I'm probably gonna be in a room with all comedians tomorrow as I'm closing this contest thing that my buddy Milton Wiley's doing in Menor. Like it'll probably be like 5 comedians and their like friend of a friend kind of thing. I don't think it's gonna be a big crowd tomorrow. And I'm supposed to be the one closing the show out doing 20.
Yeah, I did that for one of the Jerry's contests up there, and the guy who won, I don't know whatever happened to him, but he brought the most people.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I mean, I was one of the judges, and I did pick him to win. But he also brought the most people. So,
well, I mean, yeah, you're gonna if you're the one that barks enough people in, you win to begin with.
Yeah. But I need to talk to Horning because if he and the secret society people haven't done that, like why haven't they done that if they thought it would work? So I got to ask him, I'm like, why is this a bad idea? Tell me why this is a bad idea. And then I will relay that information to Alan. Because they put on great shows. And the thing is, I don't want to compete with them. Like I don't, because they just had TJ Miller on their fucking apartment show. How the fuck did that happen? I mean, I know they couldn't advertise
somebody from Hilarities.
Yeah, that's great, but they couldn't advertise it because they wouldn't be able to. They have too many people in there.
Yeah,
they would. They have people trying to break the door down when they could only fit like
that's
20
what makes
people.
It awesome, bro.
But this would be bigger than the apartment. This space. We've looked at. You just sending each other links, and there's one that's. It's a good spot. It's a decent space. We could probably fit 50, 60 people in there. The stage. There's only one bathroom, but and hopefully that wouldn't be a huge deal. And the problem, it's not a big problem. It's the floor. The floor is so ugly. It looks like your fucking shoes. It looks as if I'm like we should call it the spa room. Just black and white checkered. It's an ugly.
That's hilarious. It's like an old comedy club.
I told him we should call it
old comedy clubs used to have like the checker.
The ska room.
The ska.
Ska room comedy club.
It's the ska lounge.
We're always playing Real Big Fish and like Less Than Jake.
Yeah, actually, you might get a crowd at that point. The question is that the crowd you want to be there all the time?
The ska comedy club.
Ska people.
Yeah, we have a house band. It's just one dude with a trumpet.
It's called Skanks.
No. I don't know. Listen, what we should call it is Alan's midlife crisis comedy club, because that's exactly what it is. But I think he's willing. He's willing to do it. Like, it wouldn't take me. The only thing keeping him from doing is, like, I mean, if I have to, I have to run it. But if I told him either one, I didn't want to do it, or I convinced him it was a bad idea, he wouldn't do it. But if I'm like, all right, I'll do it, he'll do it. So, as long as his wife says it's okay,
up to you.
Which, I mean, I'm like, well, it's the rent and then the utilities. That's like that much. And I'm like, you got to get a house PA, and we need a stage. You don't need a giant stage, but we need a stage. He's like, I can build one. I'm like, all right, fine, build one then. I mean, it would be great for comedians.
As long as I host.
What? You broke up. What?
So as long as I host once or twice a year, I'm good. Can you hear me now?
Yes. Yeah, probably. I don't know. I don't know. I need to talk to the secret society guys, because like that, like, they should do this. I told Alan, I'm like, don't work with me, work with them. Like, them having a spot like that would be great. But I mean, it would have. We couldn't get a like we're not even going to try to get a liquor license, so it would be BYOB. We would just have to sell tickets. It'd be like $15 tickets or something like that, and have a show on Friday and one on Saturday, probably. And probably every once in a while you do a weekday when there's somebody who's coming through town or something, right? So something like that.
Yep.
I mean, the good thing is the overhead wouldn't be high, right? Other than the rent and the utilities, it wouldn't be a very high overhead, because you're not serving alcohol, and you wouldn't really need anything. So that's good. I feel bad if he lost money, but he'd be okay.
Well, it probably would the first couple of years. No.
Yeah, probably.
Stop.
But
Don't freeze.
what?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah. I can hear you. I can hear you fine. What's going on?
Topology's like fucking my whole thing up.
Mm.
I don't know. Like computer, it feels like slowing down and everything. I feel like there's a delay. I don't know.
Well, sometimes your video gets a little lag, but I can hear you fine, so we'll just ignore it. Okay. And sometimes I've noticed that, like, I watched back a little bit from a couple weeks ago, and I remember you breaking up, but the video, you came through fine in the video, so I didn't, so you never know. It might be fine.
Yeah.
I don't know. We give it a try. I mean, I told him, I'm like, I'll do my best for you, man, but I don't know, marketing and shit. I don't know. Lakewood, he wants to do it in Lakewood, of course, and that's fine. But if you find a spot, I don't know. That place with the checker floor is actually a pretty good spot. That would be kind of cool.
I'm telling you, dude, it would be. I
want to have fun in comedy again, and that would be
it
would be an absolute blast. But it wouldn't be a blast if we lost money all the time. So,
yeah, you could sell beer probably. You don't need a liquor license to sell beer.
Now without a liquor license, you can't. Well, you'd have to. Yeah, but you have to pay for it.
I thought you could.
No, you need a liquor license. But the thing is, we wouldn't have to sell that many tickets to make his money back. Not really. So
no.
But you hope you could fit 50 people in there. You probably could if you just put chairs in there. You can probably. I don't know. I mean, it would be fun. It definitely would be fun. But I do miss having fun.
Shot.
I mean, it wouldn't take much convincing because he wants to do it. Now, as long as his wife's okay with it, but she's well aware he needs a hobby. So,
yeah, I mean, there's a lot that goes into that shit, man. A lot. And
this would not be like a normal comedy club, right? It wouldn't like at all. It's just it's just an empty storefront that we do comedy shows. It's just a place where we do shows. And there's no bar. Everybody's got to bring their own shit in, and that's awesome. Listen, if you live in that area or anywhere in Cleveland, you should go to those shows. They're going to be awesome. You should go to them. But it's getting people to figure that out. And also, you can't I told them that you're not trying to compete with hilarities because you're not going to be able to compete with hilarities. It's a completely different thing. And also, we'd probably would do some late shows too on like a Friday. Like Horning does that late show at the apartment. We can do like a Friday show at like 11 or something for the night people. You need the use.
When the night closes in.
The use come out for that. I'm like, I told Alan, I'm like, listen, if
page or the other.
I'm like, if we're talking about Dream Club, it would look like, you know, an old Las Vegas lounge with those very inconvenient semicircle booths, or it would look like that. And we have waitresses in cocktail dresses, you know, old fashioned sexism and like that. It'll play cigar smoke the whole time, like that. That's what it would look like if it could look like anything. But that wouldn't be cost effective.
No, not at all.
And it probably wouldn't even work. It probably would weird all the hipsters out. So
probably.
Although
no, it might actually bring them in. That's the thing. The hipsters will go, "Oh, this reminds me of what my grandparents looked like or my great grandparents looked like."
Maybe.
Every working comic
has
slapped my grandma right there.
MCs have to wear a suit, or you're not going on stage. We're classy.
All right. I will go to JCPenney and get a $200 suit. God damn it, let's go.
But in reality, it's going to be like, well, I mean, you got to get a couple curtains. You got to black out the windows, and you got to get probably a curtain for the wall, so you don't have like just a blank white wall. That would look dumb. But
the sign too. We got to get a backlit, like acrylic sign.
Something, nothing. I'm like, you know, nothing crazy. And like I said, you got to get some chairs, and it really depends on how big and it's not going to be huge. I mean, the place I was telling you about, the Chicken Floor, isn't very big, but it's big enough.
I like it. I'll when I can, I'll pay for some of the rent and utilities too, just because I'm like, it's going to be a place I'll be at a lot. Definitely,
it would be a lot of fun, but I want to make sure there's some sort of viable way to make money on this. It might take a minute, and it is going to take a minute. I mean, you know, you got to it's going to be word of mouth mostly, you know.
Yeah, well, yeah, that, and also again, like I said, postering up a town kind of thing.
Right, Facebook ads, all that kind of shit, Instagram, whatever.
We'll start slow. I mean, do the cheaper option, which is just like printer paper and a fucking Canva and the Canva app, and to like make the flyers and then just post them in all the bars.
That would work in Lakewood and about nowhere else. But that's it's kind of a neat thing about, like, the thing is, I told him, I'm like, the way I would advertise to get people at a show in New Philly is not the same as I would do it in Lakewood. It's not the same. But I think it's easier up there. Oh, there's more people, so it is. But I also think that it would work better. I think if I try to do that here, people would be like, why is it BYOB? This is weird. This is, you know, they'd be weirded out by it. And Lakewood, they'd be like, oh, look, this is neat and trendy. And I asked ChatGPT for some names, and it gave me a bunch of, like, you know, like kind of like hacky comedy club names. And I'm like, how about something more trendy and less corny?
And it was like, fuck you. This is my best work.
It's what I got now. I don't know. Almost like the Mic Room or something like that. That would be hard as well to think of a name that didn't sound too fucking corny. Because, like, you gotta, again, you're trying to get the hipsters, the millennials and the zillennials.
Yes,
maybe some X's.
Those would be the people we'd have to shoot for. Really, is just like all the the young folk.
I mean, if Bill was still on the radio, you know, you just get Bill for the first weekend and you're good.
I mean, he's doing his own thing right now when it comes to that stuff too. So at least he's
shows,
and also he's his podcast is taking off again. Which
you mean I couldn't book Bill? You're saying?
You could. You could book. No, you would be able to book Bill.
I'm gonna say because I was probably the first person I would book.
Well, you would be able to book Bill because he likes you. I think anybody else, he'd probably be like, like price them out to where it's like, I can't afford that.
Right, and also, I mean, I told him, like, also you gotta, you know, I would want everyone to be, you got to pay everybody, you know. So that's, I mean, comedian wise, so. You don't have to have other employees, but you do have to pay the comedians. So,
waiting on an email here.
But Anyway, it would be fun. It would be really fun to putting the room together. That would actually be the most fun because I've never done that before, and that would just try to work with what we have, but still try to make it decent-ish and not look too shady. I mean, it's gonna be shady, because it's just gonna be like I said, it's gonna be a storefront with blacked out windows that's not open during the day. It's just,
well, that's most comedy clubs, man.
Yeah. Although it would be fun to do like a nooner on a Saturday or some shit like that. That'd be fun.
Oh God.
Or like after church, like a 1 o'clock on Sunday.
Day drunk show.
The post mass.
I'm trying to send we got somebody to come on, and I'm trying to. Oh, I just heard a noise.
Uh-oh.
I just heard a noise, and he's not in front of his camera yet, but he's slowly doing that. What is that? Boo! Boo! Oh boy. Oh my God! Oh my God! It's Thomas. Hi, buddy.
I've been getting a lot of wrestling reels in my algorithm, unfortunately. But I will say that every time I hear one with the Shawn Michaels song, it makes me laugh every time. Every time I hear that song, I laugh. I think it's because it's so bad it's good. Like it's one of those.
Yeah, that's kind of the reason I love that song. Still,
yeah, it's kind of a great song. That might be maybe my favorite wrestling song.
Hello, boys. How
Thomas?
are you? What's going on?
I don't know, but my mood just got a lot better, and I'm happy to see you.
I'm happy to see you too. You're the reason why I was trying to
kill yourself. What? Oh, sorry.
What's wrong?
No, you said you're the reason why. I'm like, did you try to kill yourself? Is that what happened?
No, you're the reason why I was trying to get on. Ray too. Ray has made.
No, me first.
You first. We'll get to you first. We'll get to you in a second. Ray, however, has joined an elite company of people by making a purchase that he got. I want to welcome him to the PS5 penitentiary.
Goddamn right, baby.
My brother. Now, we going to get to Ray in a second. There's recommendations I have for him for his PS5.
My internet fucking works. Thanks, AT&T fiber optic, for being just absolute fucking garbage in my room.
Well, we gotta work on that. We gotta see about that. But Tim,
yes, sir. Last
week, I was watching the podcast secretly undercover as an undercover nigga. And I was basically, I'm gonna preface this by saying I'm hoping I don't get these guys demonetized because it's gonna be a lot of fucking cursing.
Please help us get monetized. That's what we really need. We need monetization.
If anyone can get us in trouble, it's you. I don't care. That's fine. If we get kicked off the internet because of you, I'm fine with it.
So Tim, I didn't like what I saw.
Uh-oh.
You were pretty much you were in a mood that you don't need right now. You guys don't need this. You're right on the precipice. You've been doing this for a while.
I don't think we're on any premises.
Oh, yes, you are. I don't want you being negative anymore. That negative shit ends.
It's not gonna stop.
Oh, it's stopping, motherfucker. Because look. You've gotten to this point. You guys are doing comedy show. Every time I turn on my Facebook, it's a comedy show here. It's a comedy show there. It's this, that. You're right on the fucking precipice of going to be famous. And I'm going to mooch off y'all. I mean, I'm going to push y'all.
Take my coattails, Thomas. I will bring you along for the ride if it happens.
Anyway, you're head of the entourage. We're talking.
Yeah, you're head of security. You'll just make everybody else protect us and be like, bitch, I've known these motherfuckers for so goddamn long. Shut up.
You're the turtle. Everyone's gonna ask, like, what does he do? And I don't know. He drives a car.
But I'm gonna push. You guys are gonna push. You're right there. I don't ever want to turn on this podcast secretly as an undercover nigga and watch y'all motherfuckers. And you are putting yourself down, motherfuckers. I swear to God, I know New Philadelphia isn't safe for us African Americans, but I will take the chance.
It isn't.
There's dozens here.
I will take the chance on going down there, Justin Trudeau style, white face, to whoop your ass. Do you understand me?
What was I negative about?
Everything, probably.
Everything about the podcast, kid.
This show sucks.
It does not suck. You gotta believe in it, motherfucker.
I've never believed in it.
Why the fuck not?
I don't know. My face is melting and I can't speak correctly, and it's getting worse.
That's when it's more fun, is when you can't speak correctly, then you slip out and say the wrong word and get controversy started. Look at Hulk Hogan. Look at what he did last week trying to promote that fucking beer.
Oh God, still the best video I've ever seen in my fucking life. That was to see it. We played it on the show too. But watching just Hulk or just poor Jimmy Hart holding that flag up, being just the spare prick at a wedding. He wasn't even anywhere near it, but he was just, I'm gonna be right over here, baby.
I watched 45 minutes of the first episode of Raw on Netflix, and that's enough.
That was enough for you. I mean, a lot of people.
I watched all the way through the Reigns match, and I told Ray, if Reigns wins, I'm never watching this again. And then he won. So
Reigns
I'm like, I'm
is
done.
supposed to win. He's the
I
greatest
know.
ever.
That's the point. If I don't watch the sport and I know what's going to happen, then what are we even doing? What are we doing?
No, Raw on Netflix last week was purposely made for people like Tim. It was
Didn't work.
It didn't work with a lot of people. But that's just the nature of the business. But you, yes, you, Tim, Tim, not you yet. I'm gonna get on you second. You stop that shit. You stop it now. And Ray just disappeared. He's like,
I was just seeing myself out of the conversation to go smoke a bowl or something.
I don't think I've done anything wrong. I don't understand what you're talking about.
Tim,
What?
stop it.
Stop what?
You are a successful comedian.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
They wouldn't print
drinking.
shit
Let him
with
roll.
your name on. When you got shit with your name on it, you're successful. God damn it. Do you understand?
I disagree.
I do not. I disagree. God damn it, you got me talking in fucking circles. And I went to Cleveland Public Schools. We know what circles is. Look.
That's as far as you got.
Pretty goddamn
Triangles were a little. He got sick on Triangle Day.
What the fuck is a triangle?
The new Triangles, the basketball team would have won more.
Oh, shit. But your ass, you believe in yourself. God damn it. That fucker with the pirate shirt believes in himself.
Yeah, but he shouldn't.
No.
I feel like we gotta find the middle ground. We're the far opposite ends of the spectrum here.
Fucking believe in yourself, Tim. You are so wonderful. I just got through telling somebody how wonderful you are and how giving you are. You are a wonderful.
What have I given?
Of a person. This fucking microphone and light I'm using, for instance. Then when we went to the baseball game, I didn't have the money for it. I had to pay you back for it. What did you do?
You paid me back.
But you bought the fucking ticket. You ain't got to do that shit, especially for a lowly ass Negro like me. God damn it. You know how that makes me feel?
Listen, I appreciate you, but you have a low bar. But
that's not a low bar. That's a high bar. God damn it. Nah, you got that. Are you seeing things?
Am I seeing things?
Johnny's always wondered where you've gone. We always get, where's Thomas? Why isn't the black guy here? Like it's.
What happens if Pulse comes back? Does the show shut down automatically?
My laptop. I have to hard restart my laptop again. That won't be fun.
I have been
YouTube shuts down altogether. It's offline.
I have been trying to save a struggling radio station, which is hell. But
I know.
I'm not here to talk about me. I'm here to talk about you two. And like I said,
I thought your show was great.
Yes and no, not for them. And
that's why I loved it. I loved it because it was the complete opposite of everything else that was on that show, and that was amazing. I love that.
But it's not gone away. It's on hiatus right now because I'm gonna do more stuff on YouTube. I actually got with yes, you can handle two. Equal opportunity, goddammit. It's
They cancel each other out, John.
but it's coming back, and actually I'm talking to Amanda and Eric about the first show, and then you guys will be on it as well. It's gonna be a different direction. It's gonna be more fun. Amanda kind of called me out on some shit. It's the entertainment professional. We're always talking about sports. I'm like, okay, good point. So we'll work on that. But like I said, we'll talk about that on
entertainment
another show.
I like.
We're not going to talk about that right now. Tim, you just better get your act together. I'm gonna come down there and spank your little white ass. You understand me?
It is
Rather
quite
than-
little.
Yeah,
I know,
there
got
isn't
little
much
booty.
ass. I don't have a lot of ass.
Great legs, no ass. I
Yeah,
don't know
no
how it
ass.
happened.
Yeah, no ass. I was just a little bit of booty, just little.
That's
Well,
one of those reasons I have tailbone issues because I don't have an ass.
Well,
I
we
saw
can.
it in Vegas.
You know what's weird? My brother, all the ass. He has a bubble butt. I have none.
I mean, we could put you in a BBL and shit. You could be walking
Yeah,
around
maybe.
with Cardi B in this bitch if you want.
If I'm gonna have elective surgery, it's not gonna be that. I think I'm gonna get my teeth fixed first.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Probably my jaw. Apparently.
Do not fuck with the teeth. The teeth can kill you. Infections in your teeth can knock you right out of this world.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I should probably go to a dentist. It's only been 15 years or so.
Shit, it's been longer than that for me. I ain't been to a dentist since I fucking moved. I got 2 wisdom teeth that need to be extracted.
I have 4.
This was last year getting my cap done on my fucking thing. I still owe like $121, but yeah, it's 121 among friends.
So now, Ray, it's your turn.
Oh boy.
So since
Get out of here, Tim. We're friends.
God damn. Will you quit putting people out of what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
I have control of everything.
Oh, Jesus. That scares me. Now that you have joined this illustrious fraternity of the PS5 penitentiary, Tim, you have to be next so we can get you in there, especially with what they just announced today. So there are games that I recommend that you have because of your styling.
Okay.
The first one off the rip is UFC. UFC, it's enjoyable to a point. I've played it. It's okay.
I played it too. It's okay. I'm not a fighting game guy.
So then this next recommendation is probably going to blow right by you.
Which one?
Forgive all the jinx and forget that is made by the blood money people that celebrate Riyadh season. But Undisputed is the closest that we're going to get to a good boxing game. It's good. It's not great.
Yeah.
It's something that if you want to set the level down and just beat the fuck out of somebody to watch somebody bleed, it's wonderful. And I think
like that. I like the way it looks. I like the gameplay that I've seen off of it. I love the fact they have weightlifting and training, but like the old Knockout Kings or Fight Night days. Fight Night Round 2 is the one that introduced you could lift weights and shit and do all kinds of crazy shit. I love.
Do they have like a divorce mode where like you're a champion, then you get divorced, so you just start doing like gimme fights and shit for
Mazda commercials to pay the wife?
Yeah. No, but it do get to the point where
you have to fight Jake Paul.
Well, that's on there. Yeah. God,
Jake Paul's on there?
Yes, Jake Paul is on there. Will not buy that. And you got to buy him. Fuck that. I ain't buying that fucker. Sorry. We don't like Jake Paul or
if you can't unlock him after getting a billion views on a video, fuck off. I want nothing to do with him.
So now my next recommendation for you is the NHL game.
Okay. Yeah.
While it's not perfect, it is definitely something that a hockey fan appreciates.
How's the soundtrack?
Huh?
How's the soundtrack?
I do not know. The one biggest complaint is the microtransaction. Microtransactions. Don't get caught up in that bullshit. Just play the straight game.
Yeah, EA. I mean, the only microtransaction games I do is Fortnite, Rocket League, and fucking Fall Guys. But that's because I just want skins.
I need to watch Fall Guys because Fall Guys look to be funny as shit. Man,
I was in the finals of a Fall Guys game Saturday. I made it to the 4th level of the race. Fall Guys is fun. I I don't know why people like it gets shit on, but it's out of all the epic games, that's probably my second favorite one. My first favorite is going to be Rocket Racing in Fortnite. That's where your boy jams out a lot. Scally Bandit on YouTube. Check me out. I do live streams on Sundays now.
So now the last games, and I say games to recommend, is because they're fucking classics. There's nothing better than them. God of War 1 and 2.
Yes.
Those things are fucking monsters that will send you through emotional journeys nobody's fucking business. It's fucking sickening because I sit up here and I've cried off of God of War 2. So get those games. Those games are must-haves for you for your PS5. And I recommend all of those.
I saw on PlayStation Premium, they've got God of War 3 for download for free.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I realized I was going to buy this thing, because I had a day off, and I fucking again I had to get an extender, a 5G extender for my room because my Wi-Fi doesn't extend past the staircase of my house for some reason. Here it's fine. I don't know why, but it's fine. But so I had to do that. But as soon as I got everything set up, I immediately got the $17.99 PlayStation Premium with everything on it. I got the monthly plan, and I've been absolutely fucking loving it. The graphics are way better than Xbox too.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead, Tim. I'm sorry.
I was going to say, speaking of emotional journeys, the other day I went to my brother's house and kicked my 11-year-old niece off of her PS5, and because she has NCAA 25, so I went on the emotional journey of taking the Kent State Golden Flashes to the college football playoff and beating Oregon in the national championship while running the option. That's right. That was worth it. I've been waiting to do that for a decade.
You need to get a PS5. We're gonna figure out a way for you to get a PS5.
Listen, I could get it now if I wasn't. I'm going to Vegas in 2 weeks. If I wasn't going to Vegas, I could get one. But I made my choice. My choice was Vegas. So after Vegas, I'll sometime after that I'll get one.
So what's going on in Vegas?
Nothing. I'm going with my mom.
Oh boy.
I was gonna go by myself, and she's like, "I want to go to Vegas." I'm like, "All right." So I'm like, okay. So we're going. We're going to see Nate Bergancy one day. We're going to see Shania Twain one day.
Okay. That sounds like fun. Shoot. That's the next thing. Y'all are talking about top comedians, and I wanted to chime in, but like I said, I was being undercover nigga, so I couldn't chime in like I wanted to.
Why? You should have made that your screen name.
No, MFT, motherfucking Tongan. God damn it, Tamatonga for life. When I go to Raw on February 3rd, I'm wearing this shirt. I'm purposely not shaving because I want the beard to come full in. And I'm going in that bitch talking about some yeah.
That should be. You should make your. Yeah, he's talking about a wrestler that for the WWE that we both actually do like. But no, that's anytime you want to watch the show, you should have yourself undercover -- as your screen name. The stars where after the end, and we'll know it's Thomas. But we won't say anything, but we'll know it's you. That'll be like our little your Carol Burnett pull the ear to us is like we just read undercover.
I'm sorry, I need to change my name. I'm thinking about changing my name to that football player that has his name. Noah nigga.
It's Kaniga. Thank you very much.
No, that's Noah nigga. I can't wait till you get drafted and Joe Buck says, "Oh, that's a nice tackle by Noah." I don't
it's
think
the end of his career. It's the end of Joe. People hate Joe Buck. They want him to say his name badly.
It's pronounced Kaniga. The kid has said it himself. It's Kaniga.
Let me tell you something.
Now that other kid from Pittsburgh State, that's different. That's
the 90 or whatever.
Wait a minute. Hold on. There's another one.
Oh yeah, the guy who plays for the Pittsburgh State Gorillas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy shit.
I mean, that's his name, but I still won't say it.
Hold on, I'm going to bring the video up. I just found it on where it's at in the Facebook conversation we had.
I want to see this shit
because I sent this but
I knew about this way before you sent me the video. But yeah,
I had no idea this dude existed, and I feared for that announcer's job every syllable of that word, every single consonant, every single just everything that man said. You were just like, he's done. Like if this was 21, he's done. His first name's Luke. It's like
that's him.
Look at that Justin Bieber.
That's good hair, though. That's a good haircut. I used to route that haircut. Anyway, but that's just the man's name, you know. I mean,
we will find him in the UFL. Man.
Dude, when I saw the last name, I was like, "You've got it." And he plays for the Pittsburgh. I didn't realize it was the Pittsburgh State Gorillas.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
that's the first time I learned about their existence, and that's just hilarious on its own.
Have you guys seen something called 37U?
No.
Is that on ESPN Plus or whatever?
No, it's not, I don't think it's on ESPN Plus, but there's a league called 37U where if you're older, you could get to play professional football, but it's really unprofessional as hell. Ray, you got the power to look stuff up. Let me see something here.
I've seen these dudes fucking beating the shit out of each other on their shit. It's like dads reliving their fucking childhood. Like it's
these guys like, you know what? I got like 8 brain cells left. We need to get rid of those quick. Let's play more football.
There's a guy named SP Baby on Instagram that stays near Tim. He's in Canton, stays near Tim, and he makes videos about 37U and makes them sound. He actually did something for Blue, the Indianapolis Colts mascot, who is actually very diabolical. That fucker is sick. I want to be an NFL mascot. They get away with shit.
They do.
Blue.
They do, bro.
It's the mask, man.
No, Blue. When you guys get off and when you got free time, look up Blue from Indianapolis Colts and look at the diabolical shit he does. He's a predator. He's a sexual predator that likes to cream on people's faces.
Yeah, he slaps people in the face with fucking pies all the goddamn time.
They can't all be wholesome and amazing like Slider. They can't all be Slider.
I mean,
Thomas, before you go, we got to talk about Guardians too.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, because I think you're blowing it all out of proportion. I think they broke you, and I think that you are way off.
I don't. And on this case, I will say I am going to be the Mayor Bibb of this situation and act like a bitch.
Like, give me press passes. I can't do shit.
I am officially Cleveland, Ohio's Mayor Bibb, who is acting like a bitch over this goddamn move to damn Brook Park.
Listen, he's my fucking hero, dude. I love what he's doing. He's like, fuck you,
guy.
Roll the law at you. He's gonna lose anyway, but it's the fucking. Let's see what happens. See what happens. It is the law, but he'll probably, billionaires always get what they want. So let's just see what happens.
Tim.
Make them listen. If there's a chance that they make the Haslam's put the Browns up for sale, fucking go for it. I don't want them to own the team anymore.
Okay, now let's hit this quickly. Ray, jump in because I know you know stuff about it too. So jump in when you can.
Yeah, he doesn't know anything. Oh, he just wants a dome so he can see wrestling.
You're goddamn right. Anyway,
you know what? I'm not having this conversation with you Uber nerds. No, you don't give a shit about it. You just want to have fucking a second-rate defensive tackle from Georgia Tech, fuck with his shirt off, running around the ring. Yeah, with Paul Heyman's old ass. That's what you fucking want.
First of all, the Modell rule was in place for if you want to move a team out of the city limits. This team will still be within out of state, actually. The team will still be in the vicinity of Cleveland. Okay.
Brook Park isn't Cleveland.
Brook Park might not be clean, but it's not that different. I know motherfuckers on the east side that travel all the way to Crocker Park to go steal shit. I mean, buy shit. So that shit don't make a goddamn difference. It's not a difference in the right. The second thing is,
funny thing is, the reason that the Haslam's own the Columbus Crew is because of the Modell law.
Modell law. Yep, that's how they did it. But this is the thing. Bibb is crying because they're going to lose $75 million in parking. That's what he's crying about. He's losing that.
That's a mayor looking out for a city. That's not weird. That's what he should be doing.
But how the hell? Okay,
you can't just give up. It's a city.
But
he's got to do what's best for a city.
$50 parking though for a fucking losing football franchise.
And
also, the Haslam's don't deserve a dome. We don't deserve a dome.
Yes, they do. We deserve a dome.
The Browns
AFC North football should not be played in a dome.
Oh my!
I'm going with the purist remark because you can't beat it. After I say it, you're just like, well, there's nothing I can say about that. There's nothing you can say about it.
You're 1965 thinking old behind. Let me
get rid of the turf. No turf either. We don't have turf, but we should never have turf. Real grass and fucking lake effect snow. That's how AFC North football. When they beat Pittsburgh in the snow, best moment of the year. Best moment.
I was there.
But think about it. You also have to have an act of God to beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. So what kind of fucking
Ray? Shut up! You lost 6 in a row and choked your season away. I don't give a shit.
No, I was there. We care about 2 games a year.
I was there for that game. It was beautiful. One of the most beautiful moments of my life. I still want a fucking dome because I froze my ass off. Fuck that shit. The simple fact of it is, it's gonna do well for the region for a time beyond. And the thing is, where Bibb is fucking up. Bibb is acting like a bitch after the Haslams did him a favor. Now, I'm not a Haslams fan either. When they first announced
you buy him a gift card to Flying J.
Yeah, when they first announced that the city got that money, and he asked the Haslams and the Browns, don't say anything until we get that money from the federal government. They got the money. What did Bibb do like a damn prostitute and whore? He making my color look bad. Fucking turncoat ass nigga. Anyway, he sits up here and goes and tells that the Browns are planning on moving to Brook Park like a little bitch. Oh my God, they're moving. Oh my God, they're moving. We just got you $60 million. And instead of them sitting up here working with Haslam and the Browns, he wants to put up a fucking fight. The Haslams have already agreed, and they're not talking about this. The Haslams have already agreed to give the city $2.2 billion for the destruction of the stadium, for infrastructure on the lakefront, and for a whole bunch of shit to go down there. They're not just up and moving.
Why don't they just use that money to fix the stadium?
Because there's no fixing that damn thing. There's no fixing it. They built it with the wrong metals. They built it with the wrong materials. It was a rush job. There's no fixing it. So that's why you do need something new that not only, I think what a lot of people are forgetting is that new stadium will supplant so much. Now, I feel bad for the IX Center because the IX Center is going to go away. But
still there?
Yeah, it's still there, unfortunately, yeah. But that stadium is going to do a lot for us.
That's what they should have moved the charge.
But this is the thing. Nah, I don't want everybody to think I'm pro Haslam. I'm not pro Haslams because
you sound very pro Haslam right now.
If it comes,
you're like give the richies what they want. That's what shit. Let the rich have it. Let the rich have it.
If it brings me my fucking WrestleMania, and if it brings me,
you guys are fucking nerds. You fucking don't give it. You just want your fucking men in tights.
Look, goddamn it, it's gonna bring us Taylor Swift. Don't fucking fight it. Taylor Swift's gonna come all over our faces.
Listen, if someone gives me Taylor Swift tickets, I will shut up. I will shut up if someone gives me Taylor Swift tickets.
What'd you say, Ray? Ray, what'd you say?
Fuck her. I said, fuck that bitch.
You better cut this out of the stream. I don't want to get taken off YouTube.
But if this will bring bigger acts and bigger stuff to Cleveland. And that's the thing that
who are we not getting that we need? Shit. Just WrestleMania?
Shit, who we ain't getting.
Fuck.
We ain't getting shit. Right.
Who?
UFC in that arena. UFC in that dome.
They won't come to fucking Cleveland anyway.
I bet you get that dome.
No, they won't. They won't come anyway. That doesn't matter. What else? More examples.
No.
UFC E-games, soccer, indoor soccer.
E-games isn't real.
E-games. How dare you?
You fucking nerds. We're talking about football here. Wrestling and video games and Taylor Swift.
Okay, Big Ten championships. Shit.
That'd be cool.
Super Bowls.
Super Bowl. But we don't need. Listen, the Browns are going to be in the Super Bowl next year anyway. So
I don't know how the fuck that's going.
Dude, because they're going to draft Travis Hunter, dude, and he's going to play. He's going to never leave the field. All right, he's going to lead the league in all receiving categories and tackles and interceptions.
Do you hear this shit, Ray? This is. I'm a Browns fan. I ain't that damn delusional.
I will say this: I will be pissed if they pick a quarterback because none of those guys are worth it.
You're getting either Shador Sanders or Cam.
They're not. They are not. Neither of them are worth the second overall pick. Travis Hunter is.
Ashton Jonty is. That's who I really want.
You don't take a running back that high anymore.
Why not?
Second round, maybe.
Okay.
I mean, they're not going to have Nick Chubb's not going to be there anymore, and I don't know how much of that line's going to be there.
Listen,
they need a quarterback, but I don't think they're going to get it from this draft. You know, the last team that took a quarterback in the first round when they needed a quarterback in a draft that had shitty quarterbacks was the Pittsburgh Steelers in 2022, and they took Kenny Pickett, and look how that turned out.
Quit picking on Pittsburgh.
I'm just telling you, it didn't work out. They're doing fine-ish.
Quit picking on fucking Pittsburgh. At least they made the playoffs.
But Kenny Pickett was a bust, is what I'm saying. They overdrafted because he was a quarterback.
He might have been a bust, but we can't keep picking on the goddamn Steelers.
Yes, we can. We don't have a right to stop.
The one thing I want Browns fans to stop doing is picking on the Steelers until they beat them consistently, until they get into the playoffs.
We have a decent record against them the last 5 years, right?
I mean, it's a decent record, but is it consistent? No.
Consistently 500-ish.
Those guys.
You have a winning record against them the last 5 years, don't we?
The Steelers win. That's the whole thing. No matter what, if they got a garbage quarterback or not, no matter if they got that is
the most impressive thing because they're not good and they win. I'm like, they're not good, but they keep winning. But that's Tomlin, man, and it's crazy how many people want that dude out.
Yeah, and that's stupid.
Nuts. Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
But back to my point, and I'll end my point on this. Cleveland we need that dome. That dome is going to do wonders for this city, especially the way the city is moving away. What city?
Brook Park?
No, the whole damn region, especially the way the region's moving away from being known for being a steel place and all this old stuff, and they're being moved into the damn hipster era. All that stay downtown is computer fucking nerds and holistic.
It's becoming Pittsburgh 2.0. Like, it's really kind of funny to see downtown Cleveland turn into this just wild fucking town of just filled with white hipsters and fucking people in on for conventions. That's it. It's become like, and that stadium. I mean, it'll just it's funny to me when I read some of the comments online and then the comments made. And the one comment I always go is like Cleveland's fucking economy, like just on. Was LeBron really the economy? Like, really, was he the fucking economy at some point?
Yes.
Like, did he prop this city up that much where if the Browns move out of the area,
it's not going to be good for downtown. It's not going to be good for downtown at all.
But this is my thing, Tim. If you own a business and it's based on 8 to 10 Sundays or Saturdays, random days a year, then you don't need to be in fucking business, bro. What the fuck is that?
That's every NFL team.
And then on top of that, you got the Cavs and the Guardians right there. You're gonna make money consistently. And like I said, all the stuff that Jimmy and them want to build that they'll own around it, that's not going to be enough room. And
if they move the crew up, I'll be fine. Move the crew up, put them in that stadium.
Man, fuck that old ass fucking stadium. It's on a fucking Indian. Why do you think we haven't won anything? It's on an Indian burial ground and a fucking old fucking landfill. Move and win. Look at what the Guardians did. They moved and they won. Move to fucking Brook Park.
They won? Where did they win?
I mean, they're constantly winning all the time. If they wouldn't trade people like Naylor, they'd be okay.
Thomas, Naylor, number one, Naylor kept getting fat. He kept getting fatter. He wouldn't stop getting fat. He was going to be as heavy as me by the time the season started. And also they weren't going to re-sign him anyway. You knew that. You knew it was going to be his last year of his contract anyway. This way, they get a guy he's a better defender, right? And Santana, he just came off a gold glove season. He might not have the offensive numbers in the regular season that Naylor will have, but Manzardo's going to be your first baseman of the future anyway. They are well aware of that. Or Noel, one of those guys, are well aware of that. And they actually got something for it. They got a draft pick coming, and they got this reliever.
Okay, Tim. Let's be real here.
Listen, I didn't want him to leave either, but it makes sense. And you know what? The Jimenez trade makes even more sense.
Well, the Jimenez trade, I don't have as much as a problem with. Naylor,
I was just shocked by it because I didn't see it coming. I saw the Naylor one coming. I didn't see that one coming. That's why I was just shocked by it. But especially when they made the trade with Pittsburgh. When they made the trade with Pittsburgh, that had made more sense. When they got Ortiz, then you're like, okay, that makes sense.
They got the wrong person. They need to get fucking Cruz. How about that?
No.
If we're gonna pillage from the Pirates, we're gonna take O'Neal Cruz.
No.
Ray, you don't want.
We don't need him. We have a center fielder. His name is Lane Thomas.
Lame? Did you say lame? Yes,
Lane, dude. I almost had a heart attack when he hit that grand slam in the divisional series. I had a legitimate panic attack and had to go sit by the beer. Had to leave the bleachers, not the bleachers, but I had to leave my seat and go in the concourse and sit down. And people were walking by as I was walking back and forth, checking my pulse. That's a real thing that happened.
And you are that guy, which is, I love you for being that person at sporting events.
Right? I get panic attacks.
Like I do it for hockey, but like baseball, I would never be like that.
I also get panic attacks sitting on the couch. So
True.
But my point is, the Guardians need to keep somebody. It'll be like if the Browns did want to trade Myles Garrett, they will not have a fan base for him. And they
re-signed Shane Bieber.
Fuck him.
What? You don't watch.
I don't like Shane Bieber at all.
Why not? Bieber's a beast.
He's over fucking rated.
What?
I do not like
numbers.
Bieber.
He was untouchable before he got hurt.
We got enough pitchers in our whole damn organization.
And he's the best one. He won't play for half the year, but still.
You could have traded his punk ass for Norland Gorman out of fucking St. Louis. Go get you a power second. Yes, we do. No. Well, now we got Bazana. We'll see what
we got the fucking Australian kid. I mean, he won't play until maybe the halfway point. But I mean, the Jimenez things makes a ton of sense, except for the fact that he's the best defender in baseball. Yeah. We have like 4 guys who will give us probably close to what he did offensively the last 2 years. So, and if they waited one more year, he had one more year of that kind of offense, they wouldn't have got anything for him. So, and he's going to be making like $15-16 million a year at the end of his contract. Like, it made sense that I like him a lot and I'm going to miss him, but it makes sense. A lot of sense. And so did the Naylor trade.
No, it don't.
The Naylor trade. Yes, they weren't going to re-sign him anyway. Listen, I love him. He's right here. He's sitting right next to me. Okay.
I reserved a Naylor jersey, paid $200 to reserve that bitch because the new jerseys are fucking sweet. They traded his ass. I'm like, I want my fucking money back. And I sent the letter to the Guardians and told them, look, I want my money back because you guys don't know how to hold on to fan favorites and fan likables in this goddamn organization. You fucking suck.
Did they get back to you?
Yeah, I got my money back. They didn't get back to me on that shit, but
did they send the jersey and you keep it? Please tell me you did that.
No, they no. They're not releasing them until the beginning of the season. So I reserved one.
Oh, the new ones, like the print Cleveland ones or whatever.
Yeah, I got the blue Cleveland ones. That reminds me of Major League, and I love that jersey. I love what they did with the jersey. That's what makes it hurt so much because I'm not gonna root for them fuckers because they got rid of my later. They got rid of my.
Then you're not a real fan if one guy is gonna no. Listen, we have another Naylor. We had 2 of them. We can get rid of one.
Yeah, but they're trying to get rid of him.
They're not going to yet. He has to be the catcher who hits. We have another catcher who can't hit, but we love him. We love Hedgie. He can't hit at all, but we love him.
Hedgie's just a pretty boy. So
Hedgie is one of the reasons that rotation and that bullpen's so good. It's Hedgie. That's why they pay him $2 million to bat $130.
So, as you guys know, I've taken a stand against watching UFC because a certain thing that always shows up there. What have I been missing?
Nothing really. I mean,
he hasn't showed up since he won the election.
But my luck, I'll turn it on, and that fucker will be right there.
Yeah, probably.
Put your shit aside, Thomas. Put it aside.
Don't do it.
To enjoy the sweet sport of ultimate fighting. Like don't let him ruin it.
I've been watching KSW.
he's a football fan too. KSW is good. He's a football fan too. You got to stop watching football.
As long as he don't show up in the Browns, so as maybe that's what
if he buys the Browns? How about that? How about
like he tried to buy the Patriots? Oh hell no!
Yeah.
I would lose my.
He had a professional football team, and then he what's the word I'm looking for? He drowned the whole league. Like that league would have lasted a little bit longer than it did if it wasn't for him.
But no, I've been watching KSW. I've been tempted to turn it on. It's just and then for Dana White to come back and say, "Oh well, I'm not going to be. I'll never make a political move like that again." I was like, "You fuckers, too late."
What did he say? He said that
he said up there and said that he wouldn't because I guess he got a little bit of backlash. It ain't enough. I mean, Dana White's not gonna give a fuck. He's making that big money. So I guess he came out and said he'll never try to associate with UFC with politics ever again. Kind of trying to say that he doesn't want him there. Yeah, he doesn't want him there, but we all know he's gonna be there. Who gives a fuck? At that point in time, with the general public, who gives a fuck? I gotta make my buck. I don't give a fuck who watching or who not.
Once these 4 years are over, he'll just be a citizen, so it's fine. If he'll probably be at every show, that's fine.
And that's fine. Like I said, that's just my personal stance. Like I'm not gonna tell anybody stop watching UFC because Donald Trump. But shit, I hate it because I thought I was missing some good ass fights. I know.
This next card this weekend is a really good card.
Yeah, and I want to check it out.
I'm not gonna watch it because I'm not gonna spend any money because I can't because we're going to Vegas. But
we gotta figure out how to get you on that plan, bro. So both of you, so y'all ain't gotta pay for this shit, man.
I'm almost at the point where I don't care anymore. So. Well, here's the thing. I was going to ask you guys this: are there going to be any more wrestling pay-per-views, or is everything going to be on Netflix?
So this is
US it's Peacock,
right?
So it's if you have Peacock, you don't have to pay for anything else.
No.
So
like the pay-per-views and stuff. No, that
so
was
the
included.
UFC and Endeavor are shopping the UFC right now for their next deal. They're talking about Netflix or Prime or whatever. If that happens, in theory, does that mean there's not going to be any more pay-per-view?
Probably will be. They'll figure out a way to get their money to. I mean, this whole thing.
It could be an in-app purchase type of situation. Like I could see that.
You have to pay $80 for it. It'd be so rough.
Well, think about it this way, though. I don't think that would last very long in the Netflix era.
They said they're looking for like $2 billion a year for it, and that can't be with pay-per-views. That can't be right.
Shit, look at WWE. WWE is making like what off of like the contracts alone. Like I think Netflix is worth billions. Then USA is worth probably $1 billion. They got their shit spread across 3 different networks.
USA still has content. It's not just like reruns of Wings.
I was about to say, they haven't played an episode of Wings or Monk in decades, I think. Like,
I thought that's all they played.
They aren't fucking playing Wings.
I honestly thought that's all they played was Wings and Monk.
But no.
Xena.
Yeah, Xena Warrior Princess, yeah. But no, and then WWE tried to hide it with what they were doing because they knew they were taking a product off of. It was like back when I was little. When I was little, Raw came on USA. So I couldn't watch it because I didn't have cable. And they used to have a Saturday show every Saturday that people could watch. Well, that went away. So you had
when
to
you
watch
were little, you had to wait for the wrestling show to come to town on horseback.
Probably no.
The wrestling wagons are here.
But no, like like if something happened on Monday, I had to wait to go to school to see if somebody had cable to find out. So now it's the same thing happening all over again. You got this on Netflix, and you're taking a show off of regular cable, which most people have regular cable, And then what they did, they was like, okay, we know what, we'll supplant that. We'll put Saturday night's main event on once a month on regular TV so everybody can watch it.
Yeah.
And if you got Peacock, you can see everything that they got. It still don't justify, but it's all about the money game. Look at the NFL. Look at what they did this weekend. You had one game that was a Prime exclusive. Then you had the Netflix exclusive games. It's all about getting their money. And unfortunately, with UFC, I've never seen a money grab like that before. I mean, $80.
80. That's so much. So much money.
And that's way too much money for you to get people into your sport. What is your crowd? What are you looking to get? Who are you looking to get to watch?
Gamblers mostly.
Pretty much.
I mean, when you think about, you're allowed to stream it on 2 devices at once. So if you think of that you're like, oh, well, you split it between 2 people. That's still a fuck ton of money. That's why I haven't been buying them. I mean, when we first started, I bought all of them, but then I haven't been buying them because the last one I bought was Stipe.
And I'm still a dirty, dirty pirate and fucking watch them after the fact on the websites that I go to because I love Dana. We're friends. I've met him once. Which constitutes him being my friend. And he is like, yeah, I'm willing to steal from him. I don't care. I've always been a free cable family guy. Like I've been like we had the boxes. Those Thomas knows what I'm talking about. Those fucking brown boxes where you could get pay-per-view if you flicked a switch in the back kind of thing. It was dope. So I have no problem stealing from multi-million-dollar companies. Like fuck y'all. I will watch it Sunday after I go to the Tree Lawn Music Hall for a pro wrestling show. So I'm excited about that.
I'm gonna miss that. No, my thing is with UFC, I've always asked that audience, like, how do you get, especially if you're getting these guys that's coming from Brazil or whatever, and this, that, and other, how do they watch UFC? Them motherfuckers are caught up in cartel kills and no kind of economy. How the fuck are you watching it?
Well, the cartel has pay-per-view in their dungeons. They hook that up for people. Like, say what you will about them, and they are fucking ruthless motherfuckers. But before they kill you, they'll let you watch the fight. They'll let you watch
before the car battery goes to your nipples.
Right.
You're gonna watch some fucking anaconda chokes. It's cool.
I mean, they make you like bets, man. Like this guy wins, we'll do the nipples. If he loses, it's on your balls. So,
and you've got both pierced.
Oh Jesus! No. But no, it's kind of for kids and for younger generations. I'm talking about all sports. I'm not just talking about UFC or NFL. I'm talking about NBA too, Major League Baseball. Oh, we're not getting the viewers we want because you don't put out a product and you don't make the product available.
Look how hard it was to watch the Guardians this year. It's gonna be hard this year too.
Yeah. So that kills your youth, and then you complain or youth ain't playing the sport. Okay, well they're playing basketball because of AAU, and now you might get an influx of kids to play sports because of NIL money, but it's you don't get the exposure that you should get in
also,
all these sports.
The problem is it's expensive to play youth sports now. It didn't used to be. It used to be like give us $10 for the t-shirt and you can be in the league. That's not it anymore. I mean that show that I'm doing, Paul, that's a show for my niece's 12U team because they're going to Myrtle Beach. They have a tournament in Myrtle Beach. That's what they're trying to raise money for.
And that's unfortunate, man. Like it just is really
cool
unfortunate.
For them.
It's fun for them. Yeah, I mean, it's fun for a kid to do whatever, but it's the openness about like certain things. And I get choked up about it because it's like, damn, the opportunities that these kids need. I mean, all over the spectrums. I'm not just talking about black. I'm talking about white, Puerto Rican, and Asian. Mm-hmm. They don't have the opportunities to get into their sports. Yeah. And then while over in the Dominican, you got fucking training camps like a certain group that we won't talk about. And they're learning how to play baseball when they're 2 years old. You get two, you get the bat and you hit the ball. It's
an easy sport to play. I mean, that's the thing. You can do it with a fucking pine cone and a goddamn branch.
I mean, I've done it. If you've never played wiffle ball with nothing, then
I used to play baseball with little clay balls and an ink pen with my baseball cards, and I throw it with one hand.
We played wiffle ball in Europe with a water bottle and a like a plug adapter. We played in a parking lot, and like people were looking at us like, "What the fuck are they doing? We're playing fucking wiffle ball. We're talking about America. That's what."
Strikeouts. Don't you understand?
Home run.
What is strikeout? I don't understand what the word is. Strikeout.
You silly Americans with your home runs. How dare you?
One other cool thing about that trip is a couple kids that were in the choir with me were on the soccer team, and they would want to go to the local parks and play soccer, and they beat the shit out of some local kids. I thought that was cool.
Nice.
I'm like, America, bitch. This is our 8th sport.
Oh my god! But no, I just had to hop on with y'all for a second.
Yeah, buddy. You can do it anytime. All you have to do is ask, or I'll give you the login. Whichever one you want, I can do both.
Actually, Thomas, I'm gonna give you this opportunity right now. Do you want to replace Ray permanently?
No, because you guys got chemistry.
No, we don't.
Yes, you fucking do.
We hate each other. You were here. You saw it.
That's the part of the intrigue is for you guys to hate each other and work through it. God damn it. Stephen A. Smith and fucking shit.
Who is it this week? Mad Dog, right? It's Mad Dog now, right?
Oh, no, I'm about to say Stephen A. Smith and sex guy. God damn it, Fox Sports is hitting their ass with a sex lawsuit. Skip Bayless didn't get along.
Skip Bayless apparently offered a hairdresser like $1.5 million to sleep with him.
Nice.
It's amazing.
Nice.
You think that was the first offer?
Nope. I think it was a bunch of offers.
Lowballer. You can tell Skip Bayless likes to lowball motherfuckers.
But no, man. You guys keep pushing. Keep fucking pushing. Because if you don't keep pushing, then people like me that's trying to push get discouraged. You never know who's watching. So keep pushing. And Tim, stop being negative.
No.
Roll through it. Roll through the mistakes. They never supposed to let the biggest secret in broadcasting that we are told is we're never supposed to let anyone know where a fuck up is. We're just supposed to keep it pushing. Even if shit happens, just be like, you blame it on somebody else. You don't blame it on.
That's the last thing.
That's what you need.
90% of this show is talking about the fuck ups.
That's what you need to do. Like, if something happens, technically, don't mention it. Just be like, fuck that. And
mention it because it happened. We're comedians. We can't. We scream
and then like we throw shit, and that's usually what happens. Ray curses at his laptop, normal shit like that.
Especially when it freezes when I'm trying to bring up a goddamn video.
Oh no, mine was fucking up. That's why it took me so long. Mine started fucking up. I'm on the phone with my friend. I'm like, shit, this motherfucker got to work. I don't want to do this to my goddamn tablet. What the fuck? So, but no, you guys just keep pushing, keep on pushing, and doing what you're doing. You give people hope that need it, and that's just honest to goodness right there. You got to keep doing it. It's not a fucking stretch,
but it feels like a stretch.
Take a goddamn compliment, Danko, or else.
Can't.
He can't. We've tried. We've tried multiple times.
I'll be checking in on y'all. Thank y'all.
Absolutely, Thomas.
Good to see you,
Talk to you later, buddy.
Message me, bother me whenever, and I'll see what I can do about anything. All right.
Absolutely, my friend. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Love you guys.
Love you too, brother.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
That was Thomas. Yay! Good. Now he's gone. We can talk shit about him. Let's talk shit.
I like him more than other people.
Yes. Thomas is a real one and fucking love him to death. Glad he was on the show.
Much more faith in us than we have in ourselves, apparently.
Always.
I mean, I don't see it, but I definitely don't see it, but okay.
Yeah, I have faith most days. Most days, I'd say.
Well,
then I turn the camera on and technical issues happen, and you're like,
well, that never helps. But also, I don't know, luckily we're having fun, or else we would have quit a long time ago.
Yeah.
Did Pulse just leave?
Yeah, Pulse left us.
I think we need more black people to rotate through. We need like 5 or 6 a show. We're just keeping.
Okay, I like it. We can have a revolving door.
Never mention that it's never white people. Just always.
Yeah.
We are more than enough white for one show.
Yeah. No, we together.
We have hit our quota.
We form Hitler's dream when we're together. It's just the amount of whiteness is too much.
Great Nikki Glaser joke that she told on Stern that she didn't do on the Golden Globes. Well, she did do one that she called Adrian Brody a 2-time Holocaust survivor. That was funny. But then she had a follow-up that was she didn't do that was because he did 2 Holocaust movies. But like
yeah.
Everyone says they would, if they had a time machine, they would go back in time and kill baby Hitler. He would go back in time and thank him for his career.
That one's great. That's a funny ass joke.
That is great. She was really funny. She actually killed it. She'll probably do the next like 10 of those.
Nice.
And she didn't. I don't think she offended anybody, which is a little disappointing, but still.
Hey, I mean, she's a safe bet just to be funny in general. So I mean, good on her for being able to fucking crush in front of that audience. That audience is hard to fucking even try to do any. Gervais.
I mean, I love when they get pissed though, dude. I would fucking loved it when they would like zoom in on somebody. There's like, my favorite is, I think it was Cena when he was doing the ESPYs. He did a joke about the United States, the women's gymnastics team, and he said they win so often that Kevin Durant's going to join them next year, something like that. And then they just zoomed in on Kevin Durant. And he's just mean mugging, just pissed off.
Oh, fuck off.
Like, how can you live like that, man?
Yeah, I don't know.
With no sense of humor about yourself. How can you fucking...
It's...
That's a funny joke. And it's not even that... Just the same thing with Will Smith. That joke wasn't even rough.
I know.
Even a rough joke. Wasn't... That was a nothing joke.
I know, but you don't know who people are. That's why, like, I always say you just gotta... Like, I read the room whenever that shit happens. You can't always do that, obviously, but you never know who's around.
Yeah, I mean, it can happen in comedy too. If you do crowd work and all of a sudden there's somebody who went to a comedy show who doesn't want to laugh.
Yeah.
And then, that's not good either. And then next thing you know, they're throwing chairs at Gallagher and it's a whole thing. That happened, by the way.
Oh, I've heard stories. It doesn't surprise me.
Oh wait, we forgot to do. You win, Ray. You don't know who Tim is gonna pick this week in Sicko or a Blue Hoe. I guess you'll have to wait and see who is Tim's hero of the week. Ray, if you use your mind brain, you can figure out who this is.
Hold on, let me do this. There we are. If I use my mind brain, I can figure out who this is.
I'm just saying, if you think, you'll be like,
is he a wide receiver for Pittsburgh State?
No. No, that highlight you sent me was like months old.
Still, I thought just based on the name, he could win Hero of the Week, possibly.
He would have won it a long time ago if that was the case.
True. But who, Tim, is your hero of the week?
Captain Jack Sawyer.
Okay.
You know who I'm talking about. Ohio State was up 21-14.
Oh, okay.
At the end of that game, Texas had first and goal at the 1, right? They got stuffed. They ran a pitch for some reason, got like 5. Then you have 4th and goal from the 9. He blitzed. Not only a sack, strip sack, takes the ball back 83 yards, seals the game for the Buckeyes. And also, like that, if the WWE writers were writing the script for that game, that's what they would have. Like, Jack Sawyer is a local Columbus dude. He's from Pinkerton. He was Ryan Day's first commit. He's been a captain forever. Everybody loves that dude. He is the man. He is Mr. Ohio State, that guy, right? Quinn Ewers is his former roommate at Ohio State, and he transferred to Texas. You couldn't have scripted better. You couldn't.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons sports is so great, because it's not scripted, believe it or not. And then things like that happen. You're like, it could not have been more perfect. And my reaction watching that on the couch was something like this. Yeah, I didn't say any real words. I just made noises. Just, like a Shane Gillis film. Yeah.
You just become a primate all of a sudden out of nowhere. I've been there.
Yes, and you think that's bad? Monday's the Natty, and I'm very excited for it. I do. Ohio State. I think they're going to win. They're going to do it. Notre Dame is very good. It's going to be a good game.
I like it.
And I'm surprised I haven't seen 10,000 Shane Gillis videos. And I like Shane Gillis, but he's like most Notre Dame fans. That's an annoying fan base. It is.
It is.
Next to Michigan, Notre Dame is the most. I understand people think Ohio State is too, but as a fan, I understand that. But I gotta say, dude, every Notre Dame fan, they're just
Notre Dame fighting Irish people.
They are the most pretentious fans of sports.
They're the worst. They're the fucking absolute.
They haven't won anything forever.
No. Like they have a movie to hang their hat on, and that's pretty much it. The last 40 years.
The movie is about a guy who didn't play.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to beat them real bad, and I do let them. I was hoping for Ohio State, Penn State, but Notre Dame will be good too, because Notre Dame is fun to beat. Because don't like. Dude, I know a guy, a friend of mine who lives around here who's a big Notre Dame fan, and he hates Ohio State. I kind of want to go watch the game at his house. I think that would kind of be fun.
Show up,
but it might get bad. I don't know. I don't want it to become a fight.
Wow, I mean, just throw him into a manure pile. There's plenty of them out there.
He can't walk. I'm not going to hurt him physically.
Oh, okay. Well, that's why. That's why he's super bitter. God made him a Notre Dame fan, and that. Ooh. Yeah. He suffered enough.
But if you know anyone who went to Notre Dame, you would know, because it's like Harvard. They tell you.
Oh,
every day. But so they're a fun team to beat. And I want to beat, and beating them in the Natty would be fun. Penn State would have been fun because it's two Big Ten teams, and my family is Penn State fans, so that would be fun for that too. I felt more confident beating Penn State. Although the first time we beat Penn State, it was close. Took another goal line stand. It was a good game, but James Franklin can't win the big game, so he just can't. Keegan-Michael Key out there. I do laugh when he does his impression of James Franklin, because they do look alike. And Keegan-Michael Key did go to Penn State, so that all kind of worked out.
Yeah. You want to talk about these fights real quick?
I forgot about the fights. Yes, okay.
Head out.
A lot of finishes. It would have been nice if there was a fucking crowd there. That would have been nice. Put some seats in that thing. Not big enough. Not nearly big enough for that card.
It would benefit from 2,000, I think. 2,000 seats.
You need at least 5.
2,000 be fine for that place.
I don't know why they can't just do these shows at fucking casinos. They put like 10,000 seats in there.
Rent, maybe.
It wouldn't be. My gosh, they're like.
So why do you think Bellator is out of business? Why do you think fucking PFL is struggling?
They're not struggling. They're fine.
Dana works out deals with these fucking places. That's the thing.
Also, did you not see what the PFL did? Like, you sent me that $500,000 thing as if that was some sort of dig on them. It's not. They just restructured they're not doing this. They're not doing the seasons anymore. They're doing like little Grand Prix, but they're going to be a lot less fights. So you have a lot less fights to win that money. That's why it's less money.
Still, they shouldn't be doing that at all. Like
no, I don't think they should either. But you're acting like, because they lower the amount of money. It's just less fights. So that's why.
Okay, but still.
But anyway, no one cares about that format. No one cared about Grand Prix either. Like, that's what UFC's never done them. Because I mean, they would be cool if no one ever got hurt, but someone always gets hurt.
Yeah.
So, and I kind of want to see. Well, you know what? No, because PFL did those 2 fights in one night thing, and they were boring as fuck, because you can throw elbows, and it was just wrestling. Lance Palmer won a bunch of them.
Aren't they winning? Are they gonna use elbows now in PFL?
Yes.
which is good. It's gonna open up that fucking
They
shit.
did that. That's probably another reason why they got rid of the. Well, they probably once they got rid of the season. Well, that's gonna fuck up the Grand Prix too. Well, it's good. Pro MMA without elbows is silly. That's like
It's
saying
ridiculous.
like baseball without breaking balls. It's silly.
Yeah, or gloves. Like why?
I did.
You
know what?
The ball
I did
at fucking
think
70 miles an hour coming at you.
I did think this when watching the Kimbo Slice thing. That dude was just born 10 years too early. If he was 10 years younger, he would have been a star at BKFC. He would have been perfect for it. He would have been amazing.
And he would have honestly. I think about that a lot whenever like a thing with Kimbo comes up, or I see a post with Kimbo on there. I'm like, man, you make him like the face of a bare knuckle organization.
He could have been. Yeah.
He would have been the world would have came to try to destroy him. Like every fucking British backyard fighter, or fucking bare knuckle guy would have tried to take on the American Kimbo Slice, and he probably would have beat the shit out of every single one of them. That's the thing. Like Kimbo was so fucking good with his hands, just standing and throwing. Any other technique, fucked.
Yeah, for a guy that only trained for less than a decade, and he fought professionally before he even trained. He just, he was just a backyard brawler, and he was good at it. Yeah, I was kind of confused about the part where they said that he had a scholarship to the University of Miami, and then his scholarship offer was revoked because of a shortened season because of Hurricane
Andrew. Yeah.
Well, that didn't. I mean, there has to be more than that to that.
Well,
like
no,
because if you're offered a scholarship to the University of Miami, you're not only back then that was the number one school in the country. You're not only offered a scholarship to that school, right? You got other offers. I don't understand. I'm just saying there was more we didn't hear. I'm not saying it wasn't legitimate. I just heard that I'm not getting the whole story here, but it's not like
I don't think they're hiding his
anything.
Only offer that he got. He was going to take it, and Hurricane Andrew decided to come through.
You go walk on somewhere. If you can get a scholarship from the University of Miami, I understand you have a kid. It's hard to do.
Yeah, you had a kid at 16.
I think there was there's more to that, but I'm not saying there was anything they were hiding. I just think it was just omitted.
Which, by the way, young Kimbo didn't look anything like fucking the Kimbo that decided to show up in the early 2000s on fucking Elite XC. He looked like a chubster fucking he just looked like some dude on the block. And it was kind of funny to see.
They didn't really mention what he was doing between 18 and 33. They didn't really mention that at all. What was he? They said, "Oh, he's doing like odd jobs." I'm like, what else? Was he lifting Toyotas? Like, what was he? Like,
yeah,
he must have been.
He just probably kept in shape, thinking he was going to play football or something, and then fucking he was bouncing too.
Clearly he was lifting a lot or something. I mean,
he was bouncing as well in Miami. I think they said.
Yeah.
Until MILF Hunters found him, made him his driver. Still, when I saw MILF Hunters, I'm like, you have got to be fucking kidding me. This guy?
There's a documentary, I think, on Peacock about Girls Gone Wild, and I can't get myself to watch it because I think I could be disgusted.
Well, you should be.
That's why I feel like I can't watch it.
Like, those used to be fun at fucking 2 a.m. if you were in a hotel.
Now, you know how many women are out there just like hoping no one finds those videotapes? Their kids.
Well, think about this. There's probably some guy who has the complete collection still in the exact boxes.
And he goes to Little League games and sees starts holding the tapes up when he sees like I know what you did 20 years ago, bitch.
the moms all scatter. They're like, no.
Actually, that would actually
99.
be. It's kind of hilarious, but terrible. Another one of those hilarious but terrible. I saw a video. This dude kept catfishing the same guy. And I'm like, this isn't fun. You shouldn't be. And I still agree, you shouldn't do that. It's pretty fucked up. But I watched it. I'm like, fuck, this is funny. Like, it shouldn't be funny at all. It shouldn't be, because the guy was just so pissed off because he catfished the guy 3 times with 3 fake profiles. And that's not funny. It's not. Shouldn't be, at least, but it made me laugh, and I'm like mad at myself for laughing. It's one of those. You're just like,
Well, I mean, it
I think
is
it was
funny.
the reaction of the guy and the dude doing it was such a douche. It was just. I feel bad for. I hope that guy finds a real girlfriend and stop getting catfish. But also, you're thinking like how. I mean, it's easy to get catfish. I'm not saying it's like it's a lot of time. It's easy. It's not so maybe I should start catfishing people.
You go have fun with that.
Just be like, you fell in love with my personality, though, didn't you? Didn't you?
It's just hanging out by a fucking park gazebo waiting for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, this is what you get. Hope you like it.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I gained weight since this morning. Yeah, a lot.
It's all water weight. Sorry, bud.
All water weight, dude. A lot of sodium this morning. I had a lot of soup. Guess I had a nurse from the insurance company that came today. I don't know, they do it like once a year. I don't know why. But anyway, so she showed up and guess what my blood pressure was?
200 over 550. I don't know.
No, dude, 122 over 80. This is what peak male performance looks like, right?
Oh God, I need to lose weight or something.
You need to do like Tim Danko diet. Tim Danko.
It was like 108, and I think my other one was like 244, or no, like 144 or something.
Did they put you on pills?
Yeah. I've been taking them.
Like mine was good, but I'm also, I am almost in pills, or else it would be higher. Anyway, these fights, yeah, dude, that was anyone who says that fight was boring is an idiot. Doesn't know what they're looking at. Okay, it's my analysis on the during Rebus fight, and also I think they're going to fight again eventually.
I'd be down for it. Mackenzie,
and that was
a deep armbar too.
Right, it was a great armbar, and it was methodical. She set it up great, and they're both black belts, so that was awesome. That was a fantastic fight. That fight was great. I didn't watch the Ponzinibbio fight.
I don't know what fucking Sean Shelby has been doing, but he decided to make a lot of freak fights this weekend. This was one of them. Ponzinibbio looked like he was out just a midget compared to Carlston Harris, but he knocked Carlston Harris the fuck out. It was quite nice. This one, has anybody heard from Al Hassan since his KO?
No, is he dead?
Dude, Cesar Almeida stole the soul of Abdul Razak Al Hassan. They get into a scuffle up against the cage, and Al Hassan is doing his thing and just trying to finish Almeida, and Almeida right hooks him and hits him right here, and Hassan goes forward and then back and hits his head on the mat. Everything's just all bad for Al Hassan, and he was down for, I want to say, like 5 minutes. I mean, he was out. I mean, his hands were up. It was one of those where we ask ourselves, why do we watch this shit? And it absolutely was one of those moments where you're just like, God damn it, why do I love this fucking blood sport so much?
Another one is when you see a card like this with 9 finishes.
Yeah,
it does piss me off that no one was there to see. Like, why can't you do this in fucking Omaha, dude? Like, come on, man. That would have been, dude, there would be 18,000 people having a great time. Like, why can't you I mean, listen, you would make enough money if you did that. You would make plenty of money still. You would be fine. You pretend like it's a make or break. It's not a make or break. You'd be fine.
Yeah,
you did it for years.
Well, I mean,
you did it for years originally for a while you weren't making money.
Yeah,
I did watch this. I did watch Kopolov and Curtis. That was a great fight. Ended really fucking weird, but it was
stupid fucking finish.
I don't know what the hell. I don't understand what happened, but I think he was gonna lose anyway. But it was close.
Yeah, Mark Smith, I think, jumped in a couple more punches, and Curtis would have been out. I mean, the head kick from
but he only had 1
Kopylov
second
was great.
1
True.
second left.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know why they stopped it like that. It felt kind of rigged, but what are you gonna do?
You're
Christian
calling Mark Smith
Rodriguez.
a cheater. That man is a veteran, you monster.
Yeah, and thank you for his service and flying the jet airplanes. I love it for him, but motherfucker just did not do a good job at all on that stop. Like, bad stoppage.
And this was a giant underdog, right? Rodriguez was a plus 200, I think, and this Bashy kid was minus 250, and this was his first loss. And Rodriguez has done this twice before when he's like fought the guy coming up and who's supposed to beat his ass. I don't know why they keep giving him those guys, but he keeps beating them. He's beat 3 of them. He beat Rojas. He beat, I forget who the other guy was.
Chase Hooper was one of them, I think.
I don't think maybe, but I wasn't thinking about Hooper. I was thinking about somebody else. But he beat this Batchy kid. The Batchy kid is going to be good, but this was a really tough fight for your first fight, and Rodriguez was great. I mean, the kid fought tough. The kid's going to be good, but.
And then let's see.
That was it. Yeah, that guy.
Cameron Saman.
Yeah, the is that kid South African? Yeah.
Yeah, he's from South Africa. He's following that Duplessis train. Come on, go back. There we are. Yay! Yay!
I am a real African. What? I saw this
one was nice too.
Yeah.
That was a pretty knockout too, man.
Yeah, that boy.
Very sexy. Oh,
Medic needed a medic
right.
after that one. Waka.
And thank you guys. It's been a wonderful night. On that note, we do appreciate.
Can we get you a Fozzie Bear costume and just have you go up and tell like ridiculous one-liners and just go? Can we do that?
Yes.
All right, we have to.
Waka.
Does Bruton do a Halloween show for Make 'em Laugh Mondays? You should do that. You should get you a Fozzie Bear costume. That'd be hilarious.
Saka.
I think it'd be funny. Waka flocka. What?
What do Europeans like to kick around? Saka.
Yeah, just do that for 10 minutes. That would make me laugh. And it just get progressively more racist as you go on. Racist Fozzie Bear.
You know how those people are. Waka.
One of the good ones, waka. Give it up for John. One of the good ones, waka.
Oh man,
I would
be
bring
awesome.
you up as racist Fozzie Bear.
Racist Fozzie Bear. How about that border?
Just turn that show into Kill Tony.
Wow. But we will talk to you guys Thursday. We're going to talk about UFC 3.
It is happening, correct? It's happening in Los Angeles.
I have not seen.
I believe the Clippers are playing, so yes.
Yeah, I mean it's a little further away from. I think it's more inland than where the fires are. So they're. I don't think they're going to have a real issue with that. And
I only have an hour and a half before I have to stop eating. So,
well, you go have fun with that, and I'm gonna go upstairs and sleep because I got to be up in the morning. But we do appreciate everybody. Tuesdays, Thursdays. We'll see you 7 p.m. this Thursday for another episode of Bro Plata. See you at the Kumite, fam.
The Ohio State University, in case you forgot. The THE. The na 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 na